took it to 10.
Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the battle for Pulaski County is on. The Tomahawk Trophy is up for grabs. The Winamac Warriors host their heated rival, the West Central Trojans. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down, our sports analyst, Justin Ruff. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. And a good Friday evening to you from Warrior Gymnasium in Winamac, Indiana, 46996. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. As we get ready for our 21st basketball broadcast of the season, we have seen both of these teams in action and have spoken with both head coaches on the Saturday Sports Line. That's Brad Odom of West Central and Mike Springer of Winamac. When we look at the Trojans of Francisville, Indiana, head coach Brad Odom is in his second season leading the boys program. They began their season along with us back on November 26th. They beat Oregon Davis on the road 77-45 that night. They went on to win the next 5 games in a row before dropping the next 3 to Washington Township 66-39, Count 79-42, and Frontier 79-67. Since that time, they have gone 3-1 through the last 4 matchups. They beat Rensselaer Central on the road 72-54, Tri-County 60-56, and Caston 63-62. Their last game was a week ago tonight as they fell to Pioneer at home 42-37 as the Trojans come into this rivalry battle at 9-4 on the year and 3-0 in Midwest Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department for the Trojans is Bryce Naniga, averaging 17.8 points per game. Right behind him is Christian Hughes, averaging 12.9 per game, and rounding out the top 3 is Brendan Grindstaff, averaging 11.8. Leading the team in rebounds is Hughes. He's averaging 8 boards per game. Naniga leads the team in steals, averaging 3 snags a game. Leading the team in assists right now is Brendan Grindstaff, averaging 4.2 dimes per game. The Trojan offense is averaging 62.8 points per game, and their defense is allowing 56.2 points per game. With us this evening, we are honored to have Justin Ruff on the call. How you been, Justin?
I am doing right now fantastic, Mitch. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. This is a pretty exciting atmosphere for a JV game. Reminds me of when I was playing high school ball at the JV level. Pack the house, the place is rowdy.
House, even JV, heck, especially in this rivalry. You know, you want to win checkers and chess, you know, between your rival and JV and these games tonight. This has been a pretty good JV game, I feel like, and I can only expect even the same for tonight's matchup, varsity.
Yeah, it's a battle right now for the JV game. It is still going on. West Central leads right now 42-35 with 24.5 seconds. There's a lot of things happening here between the JV game and the varsity game. We will go over that momentarily. It is Hall of Fame night here for Warrior Nation. How important is a night like this, Justin?
Well, it's always important for both of these teams, and you were talking about West Central. I mean, this West Central team is a fun team to watch, and you know the fans, the coaching staff. I was talking to some of the coaching staff earlier. They know who they have, and they're really happy about this team, not only this year but in the future. Young squad. They got a bunch of shooters that are younger, that are very tough to guard.
Yeah.
And that are really, they have great basketball IQ. And me being a awesome color commentator, I, of course, did research, and I watched some film. And again, these guys, when these two shooters and Bishop and Grindstaff, when these two shooters are on, they're on.
Yeah.
And then you throw Nunninga in there, and that's just another huge animal that you have to protect there if you're going up against this team. This is a very dangerous team, and I feel like they can heat up pretty good. And again, this team here, West Central, in this rivalry, they are hungry. And I told one of the coaches at Winamac, they're going to come into this gym looking for blood.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since they've won here. It's been a long time. Can I spit some stats at you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me spit some stats at you.
We'll get back to my original question later.
Okay, sure. I don't even know what it was.
I know you don't.
So we did a game last year.
Yes,
and it was a very exciting
game,
40-35, very close.
Malco goes down early.
Yep.
The Warriors had to fight back.
Freshmen, we got a couple freshmen on both sides stepped up, and each game's been getting closer and closer. The last 40 years, Mitch, Winamac is winning 35-12 in this series matchup. The last time that West Central has beat Winamac, we were young in high school. It was 2010.
Oh, okay.
And that was 15 years ago.
Great year.
It was It was a long time ago. And then the last time West Central came in here and won at Winamac was 2007.
So it's been a while.
It's been a long time. So, again, they are hungry, and they've been waiting on this team for a very long time. This is the best team that they've had in 15 years. It's a very good team. And then I did even more searching. When's the last time both of these teams coming into this matchup, this rivalry, and both teams having a winning record?
Yeah.
It's been a very long time. These kids weren't even alive yet.
Right.
2001.
Right. Yeah, that's
again,
crazy.
I feel like this is much needed. And as you can see, look at the West Central JV that just won. They're going like the crowd's going into it. The coaches did some fist bumps and hustle. I mean, this is a
rowdy
important
atmosphere.
I think this is much needed for this rivalry.
Yes.
These games are super excited when both teams are very good and very competitive. And right now they're both 9-4, 9-6. Both these teams can have winning records. West Central hasn't had a winning record since that 2010 year.
Right.
It's been 6 years for Winamac. And right now they're on pace to get a winning record.
Yeah.
So, I mean, West Central they're looking, this is their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Winamac's too.
Right,
but they're really, it's been a long time.
It's your Super Bowl too, I can
It
tell.
absolutely is. I mean, it's different here, I feel like. And the crowd, you can see the crowd's starting to roll in. There's a lot of people behind us too.
Yeah, way up top.
It's going. So, again, I love this rivalry. It's my favorite one. I'm a little bit biased in it, but it's the favorite one in state. But it should be a very excited, loud atmosphere tonight.
The JV for West Central will beat Winamac 43-37. We stand by for the Hall of Fame moment for Winamac Community High School here. But now back to the original question here.
Yeah, what was it? I forgot.
Being that it is Hall of Fame night, how important is that for Warrior Nation?
I mean, it's a super cool thing. And what's super cool for me, in my eyes, is I went to high school with some of these people that are getting inducted.
Crazy.
And it's well-deserved what they have done. They were stud athletes, not only on the field, court and field. I mean, track and field, academically too. I mean, they were really smart individuals, and it's always a cool thing. These nights, and you see some like Eric Sass, who's getting inducted. See all of his friends that he grew up with in his class showing support. Same thing with Allie DeFries. Same thing with Tyler Katsky. Allie DeFries walking on right now. But it's just a really cool thing in this school. Yeah,
let's go through the list here. Winamac, the athletic department, is inducting 3 remarkable athletes of the Hall of Fame class for 2025 here. The first individual that is being introduced is Mrs. Allie DeFries Owen now. And from what I'm being told here, she was an exceptional athlete, a versatile tri-sport star at Winamac Community High School. She showcased her talents in volleyball, girls basketball, and track. During her impressive tenure at Winamac, Allie achieved the following. She won a total of 5 sectional championships, 3 in volleyball, 2 in basketball, and 2 regional championships. In volleyball, Allie was recognized as team MVP and all-conference MVP in both her junior and senior years, and she earned all-state honors in her senior year. In basketball, Allie scored just under 900 career points, was all-conference in her junior and senior years, and was named team MVP her senior year. Allie's volleyball prowess is etched in the record books, as she still holds the following volleyball records here, Justin. She has the most kills in a set, 13 kills in a set, 33 kills in a match, 511 kills in the total season, and then 1,431 total kills throughout her entire career.
She was a killer.
She was, obviously. She says 4. It did sound a little. She's a killer. That was a good one. And then serving aces, most serving aces in a season with 252. And from what we're being told, Allie's fondest memory of playing at Winamac was playing for the biggest crowd in semi-state for basketball under Coach Swaney.
That was a fun game.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yep, Swaney.
Winamac has always brought the best crowds. The floor shook from the fans. Cheers that night. Playing for Coach Swaney was an absolute honor, she says, and I cherish the lessons he taught us on and off the court. It was also special to get to play volleyball for her mother as head coach. She taught her everything she knows, she says. We made history many times in volleyball, including Winamac's first ever sectional win, regional win, winning as coach, just to name a few, she says. So congratulations to Mrs. Allie DeFries Owen for being inducted to the 2025 Hall of Fame class here at Winamac. The next individual, he's out on the court right now, is Mr. Tyler Katschke.
Katschke, yep.
He was a dual sport star at Winamac, where he excelled in both football and baseball. In the realm of football, Tyler's achievements are nothing short of legendary. He holds school records for most yards rushing in a season with 2,124 yards. That season, most points in a season, 204. Most points in a career, 332. At the time of his graduation, Tyler was among the top 6 in 9 different football records, including rushing yards in a season, most carries in a season, twice. All-time career rushing yards, all-time rushing yards in a single game. His prowess and dedication didn't go unnoticed. Tyler received numerous accolades, including all Midwest Conference honors in football for both 2012 and 2013. Selected as the Midwest Conference Football MVP, first-team All-State, North All-Star in his senior year. Tyler's fondest memory of playing at Winamac was winning back-to-back sectional championship games in 2012 and 2013, winning the regional championship game in 2013, playing in semi-state, and he said their team gave it their all, going undefeated in the regular season, celebrating victories with teammates and coaches. He said he loved the camaraderie and friendships made through practice and games and overcoming challenges they faced. He said they all worked hard together as a team. He said the coaches taught us life lessons, and all around, we were a great team. Any words about Tyler Katschke that come to mind?
He was a mean dude on the football field. And, not only was he that, but
he looks kind of mean right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like he can beat somebody up.
Oh, yeah. Played some college football, too. And he did it at Winamac.
I meant that in the nicest way.
Oh, yes. He did it at Winamac. He was part of really good teams. Probably arguably one of the best teams in Winamac history, football-wise. He was on some really good teams, and he was just a really good individual. And this guy, too, he was pretty freaking good, too, Eric Sass.
The next individual entering the floor, the third and final inductee for this Hall of Fame class of 2025, is Mr. Eric Sass. Eric was a triple threat at Winamac Community High School, excelling in football, baseball, and track. His remarkable achievements include being named the 2011 Winamac Athlete of the Year. In football, Eric held the career rushing record with an impressive 3,358 yards at the time of his graduation. He was an all-conference MVP and earned all-state honors in 2010. In baseball, Eric was one of the top players in Winamac history, ranking in the top 5 in 9 vital career statistics: batting average, runs batted in, hits, home runs, triples, runs scored, stolen bases, times on base, putouts. Additionally, he was an all-conference baseball star in track. Eric was a 100-meter conference and sectional champion. Eric recounts his fondest memories of playing at Winamac. He said, I quote, "I was lucky enough to be able to play on the Winamac baseball team with my older brother John, as well as my older cousin Nathan Scheidler." Am I pronounced?
Yeah.
And then later with my younger brother Mark and younger cousin Zach Scheidler. Zach and I also played side by side my senior year in football with him as our quarterback after years of us all playing in our yards against each other out on State Road 119. It was great competing on the same team. Playing sports at Winamac created memories, lifelong friendships, and gave me my best friends still to this day. I was lucky to play along so many talented guys and some big bruisers. Knocking down would-be tacklers in front of me, playing under the Friday night lights in front of a Warrior home crowd is something that I will remember forever. So that is Eric Sass, and that is the 3 individuals being inducted into the Winamac Hall of Fame class of 2025. Again, it's Mrs. Allie DeFries Owen, Mr. Tyler Katchke, and Mr. Eric Sass. Congratulations to the Winamac Hall of Fame class of 2025, Justin.
Absolutely. I mean, these 3 well deserved. Like with Eric Sass, man, I played baseball with him. He was great behind me. Heck of a catcher. I mean, he made sure no balls went behind him. I'll tell you that. Like he was a winner. He was a competitor. All 3 of these athletes were winners. And you can see with Eric Sass just his support system.
He's
all
got
his
a cheer
friends.
block himself.
Yeah, I know. He's got a fat head there. Look at that.
That was big back in our day.
That was
you remember
big,
that?
fresh and new.
That was huge.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
You made it big time if you had a fat head.
If you did have
yourself.
a fat head,
you made it. You made it.
Well, we continue to get ready for this big cross-county battle. Nobody misses in Pulaski County. The Tomahawk Trophy is on the line tonight. We talked about the West Central Trojans. Now we turn the page and look at the Winamac Warriors. Head coach Mike Springer is in his 2nd year at the helm. The Warriors started their 2024-2025 campaign, losing to Twin Lakes on the road 60-45. They followed that up with a big-time win over North Newton on the road 61-27. They then hosted Rochester and fell 55-44 for their first home game back on December 6th. They then followed that up with a win in the War on 35 against the Knox Redskins on the road. We were there for that game as the Warriors won 56-35 that night. They then hosted conference foe Argus and won 61-34. They then beat another conference foe in the Culver Cavaliers at home 54-26. They took a tough loss on the road to Triton. December 20th, 61-38 was the final. Then on December 30th, they beat Frankfort in a holiday tournament at the historic Case Arena. 61-59 was the final. Shout out to Scott Blessing. They then fell to Rossville 60-50 before losing to Delphi 51-45. Those 2 losses were also part of that holiday tournament. They then took on conference opponent North Miami and won 56-52. We then saw them take on their rival, the North Judson Saint-Pierre Blue Jays in the nest on the road and won 43-30. They then completed their sweep of Stark County, which is something Justin Ruff told us a few weeks ago. That's been a long time probably since that has happened, since Oregon Davis and Winamac don't play, because they followed that up with a win over Oregon Davis on the road 60-27. You think it's been quite a while.
Oh, yeah, because we did not play Oregon Davis when I was in high school and before that. So I know they did play them back in the 90s and 80s.
So it's not something that has not happened before,
yeah,
but it's
I don't
been a
know.
long
Shame
time.
on me. I don't know the exact date, but I do know it's been a long time.
So, yes, it's been a long time since Winamac has had a clean sweep of Stark County. They have done that in their season as well. Then they beat Casson on January 24th, 55-42. This past Saturday, they fell to Delphi again, unfortunately. This time here in Winamac, the score was 50-48 in a tight one. Man, that had to be a barn burner as the Warriors come into tonight's matchup at 9-6 on the year, as Justin said, and 6-1 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is Will Malco, averaging 12.5 points per game. Right behind him is Brendan Hines, averaging 12 points per game. And then rounding out the top 3 is Justin Potoff, averaging 10.2 points a game. Malco also leads the team in rebounds, averaging 5.7 per game. Brendan Hines leads the team in steals, averaging 2 snags a game. Jabin Hines leads the team in assists, averaging 3.7 dimes per game. This Warrior offense is averaging 51.8 points per game, and their defense is allowing 44.6 points per game up to this point. Thoughts on this year's Warrior team?
I like them. I think they have a lot of weapons. They have a lot of people that can get in the interior and score. They have a lot of hustlers, which I always like some hustlers. And But the big thing here for Winamac tonight especially, West Central, they love to put points on the board. So defense is going to be key for Winamac tonight. And, of course, I always spoil it, and I know you have a thing on this, but not having Justin Potoff tonight is going to be big. He had an injury last game against Delphi, so he will not be part of this. So a bunch of players, a few of them, will need to step up and fill in that Potoff hole. Yeah. And especially tonight in this atmosphere and this rivalry, could be tricky. But I think I've talked to a couple of players, and they at Winamac, and they know what's in stake, and they're pumped up about it. And it should, again, Mitch, I've been excited about this one for a while. As soon as I saw it scheduled, I texted you and be like, please. Let me do this game.
Which Terry was happy. He scheduled a nice little getaway.
Yeah, now he's in Florida. What the heck, man?
Getting a nice little tan for sectionals. Got to look good for sectionals next week,
important.
Jay.
That's important. But this game's important for these two teams. And, this should be a very, very good game, I believe, Mitch.
Well, we are expecting another great evening of IHSAA boys basketball rivalry action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. Thank you to Pulaski Memorial Hospital for supporting local high school sports. We unfortunately have one injury to report tonight. Justin mentioned it a few moments ago. Justin Potoff, one of the main key pieces of this Warrior puzzle, is out tonight on concussion protocol. Hit the deck hard just a couple of games ago. So our thoughts are definitely with Justin on a speedy recovery. Again, he will be out tonight in this big-time cross-county battle. Stay tuned. We will hear from Brad Odom of the Trojans and Mike Springer of the Warriors after the break in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
Time to talk West Central basketball with head coach Brad Odom. Here we are, Coach. The battle for Pulaski County, the Tomahawk Trophy's on the line. What do you know about this year's Winamac team?
They're well coached. They're very disciplined in what they do. They run a 5-out offense. They cut and pass the ball very well together. They've got multiple kids in double figures, so the offense doesn't go through one kid. So they're difficult to guard, and we have to make sure that we do a good job on our help side and keep them out of the lane.
Is there anything in particular maybe we've been working on in practice that you want to see translated out on the court tonight?
Well, we know that we're at our best when we can get out and run. We got to get the ball out in transition. Transition allows our kids to play free. It's harder to be able to be stopped when you're just flowing and playing. We got a few new wrinkles tonight. We've had a couple of days to prepare, so we'll show some new things tonight as well.
Message to Trojan Nation here on the road.
Man, we know how many people are coming out. Scott and I were talking at the shop that we've got about 400 T-shirts that we've handed out to fans that said they were on their way. So we look forward to a great atmosphere and a good game.
Coach, as always, I appreciate your time.
All right, thanks.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
It is time to talk Winamac Warrior basketball with head coach Mike Springer. Here we are, Coach. The battle for Pulaski County, the Tomahawk Trophy is on the line. It's also Hall of Fame night here at Winamac. A lot of festivities. Talk about the West Central Trojans. They're having a good year.
Oh, yes. You know, they've got a really balanced team. They're led by their forward there, number 11. I can't pronounce his name. Got too many N's in it, but he does a really good job. He's really explosive on the floor. We got to do our best to contain him, and then their other postman does a really good job. I think his name's Hughes. He's about 6'2" or 3", and we're gonna have to keep him off the glass. And then they have a really good guard combination. Grindstaff played against us last year, and Bishop, and those kids are really good basketball players, and we're gonna have to have our self ready to go tonight to contain them.
Yeah, I know we talked a moment ago. You'll be down without Potoff tonight. Talk about some other players that definitely need to step up tonight.
Matthias is coming into game. Braden did a great job for us last weekend, and we're looking for him to be a solid self. And the other four core guys have been solid for us all year. We just need them to play their game, and whoever gets the call to step up and get 20 gets it, and who knows, there may be another guy, but the two Hines boys are ready to go, and Malco and Burgess, they're always ready for us, and we know that we're going to have a good effort tonight, but our kids are ready to go.
Message to Warrior Nation here at home on Hall of Fame night.
Bring the Tomahawk back home.
Coach, I appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School boys basketball rivalry action, what are your keys to the game as a West Central Trojan tonight, Justin?
You got to force hard shots for Winamac, especially the three-point line. Winamac loves to drive hard in the interior. They're not the best three-point shooting team, so if you want, force them outside a little bit, but also make every shot very difficult for them, and draw plays for Bishop and Grandstaff.
Sure. Now, flip sides, if you're the head coach for the Winamac Warriors, what are your keys to the game for the Warriors?
Kind of the opposite. Defend the three-point line. Those two shooters, very dangerous out there, and contain the fast break transition there for West Central. They like to score points.
That is our keys to the game. Sit back, pop open an ice-cold Coke and chill. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP way starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Warriors of Winamac, Indiana. Starting at point guard is Brendan Hines. The 2 guard is Jabin Hines. Starting at small forward is Braden Mathias. The power forward will be Will Malco, and the center being Ethan Burgess. For the Trojans of Francisville, Indiana, starting at point guard is Brendan Grindstaff. The 2 guard is Brady Bishop. Starting small forward is Bryce Naniga. The power forward is Jaden Miller, and the center is Christian Hughes. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for tip-off. Hey, you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Warrior Gymnasium in Winamac, Indiana, welcome to game number 21 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the Winamac Warriors and the West Central Trojans. The Tomahawk Trophy's on the line as I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. No excuses. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight at Warrior Gymnasium is a big-time Boilermaker, Chad Watts. The scoreboard operator is Don Howe Jr. In charge of the official scorebook tonight is Lori Wentz. Our officials for this evening are Jared Eager, Jaron Bontrager, and Ryan Ely. Breaking things down and analyzing play in that beautiful black and gold shirt he's wearing tonight, we are honored to have Justin Ruff on the call. Looking good in that big Purdue shirt there, buddy. I like it.
Couldn't pay me enough money to wear that.
Oh, you got your KVB jacket. I'm glad you took it off to show the black and gold, man.
Well, heck, it was getting hot in here, man.
I know, right? You got to show off that black and gold, right?
Yeah, absolutely not.
We look around our area teams. There is a doubleheader going on tonight. The South Central girls and boys are taking on the Tri-Township Tigers. That's always a rivalry in and of itself. The boys team of South Central is 7-8, hosting Tri-Township, who is 4-11. The girls South Central team is 8-13, hosting Tri-Township, which is 11-10. And then we see in our boys teams in the area playing tonight, the Oregon Davis Bobcats coming off that big win over their cross-county rival, the Knox Redskins. Very impressive on Wednesday night, 1-14. We were there for that one. They are taking on a struggling Culver Cavalier team tonight, Jay, who is 1-12. So the Bobcats 1-14, the Cavs 1-12. It's at Culver. What say you?
Heck, I'll tell you what, with Oregon Davis, that was a big-time win against Knox. I'm not going to say I was shocked, but I was kind of shocked that it was that result. But, I mean, if they play the way they did in that game and bring it, I mean, it'll definitely be a good one for them.
We then see the Knox Redskins still searching for their first win at 0-11 on the season. They're hosting John Glenn tonight. Get this. The Falcons are 2-12, so This is a winnable game for the Redskins.
Absolutely. John Glenn fell to West Central here that we're about to watch. They're having a little bit down year, new coach, new system, little things to adjust there. But, I mean, again, that should be a good one to see who bounces on top in that one, too.
And then finally, our North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays are on the road tonight taking on Triton. A big-time shout-out to Robert Warsler, huge and big-time Blue Jay fan. He is, of course, wanting to hear this score update. I got the score update, Robert, from Chris Madsen. He's at the game. The Lady Jays at the half are leading 25-13 right now. Started off slow. He said they weren't playing normal. It was 8-6 at the end of one. So the Lady Jays turn it on in the second quarter and are leading 25-13.
And I'm pretty sure, Mitch, that's for the conference sweep.
Yes.
Right? So
that
that's
is a
an
chance to
important game
take
for
the
them.
HNAC. So we'll keep our eyes on our area teams. As all our eyes are on is this West Central Trojan versus Winamac Warrior battle for Pulaski County. The Tomahawk Trophy's on the line as I go ahead and turn things over to public address announcer Chad Watts to get ready for our national anthem.
As we honor America and our troops around the world with the playing of our national anthem. We are privileged once again to have the one-man band under the direction of Miss Elena Sutton to play the national anthem this evening.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen throughout the week on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News Director Anita Gooden, who covers news on WYMR and WKVI, along with Rusty Nixon. Catch our stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That is the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live throughout the school year every Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on your local hometown radio station, K99.3 WKVI. Well, we go through the starting lineups one more time. If you're just joining us, our LAP Waste starting lineups here. For the Warriors of Winamac, Indiana, starting at point guard will be Brendan Hines. The two guard is Jabin Hines. Starting small forward is Braden Mathias. He's in for the injured Justin Potoff tonight on concussion protocol. Our thoughts are definitely with Justin. If you're listening tonight, Justin, we hope we can give you the excitement that you would have if you were already here. But at the 4 is Will Malco. The center is Ethan Burgess for the Trojans of Francisville, Indiana. Starting at point guard is Brendan Grindstaff. The 2 guard is Brady Bishop. Starting small forward is Bryce Naniga. The power forward is Jaden Miller, and the center is Christian Hughes. They've doused the lights here in Warrior Gymnasium. Everybody is getting excited. This is going to be one of the best atmospheres we've had all season long. As I stated, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School boys basketball rivalry action from Winamac, Indiana. Hardware is on the line tonight, folks. The Traveling Tomahawk Trophy. It is the battle for Pulaski County, and you can feel it. Listen to this crowd.
I love it. I love it. I'm not going to lie to you, Mitch. I do believe behind us and on this side, there's probably more West Central fans here than Winamac fans. I mean,
well, you heard
there's
Brad
a
Odom.
lot of black
He said that they had
here.
passed out 400 T-shirts to people that he knew were going to come.
But you know what?
There's more than 400 here.
You know what? I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, when these two teams are good and go up against each other, that only does good things to this rivalry. And I absolutely love this rivalry. And the ball is up, Mitch. Let's go.
Our web printing JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away. It was Will Malco and Bryce Naniga in the middle. The Trojans will control it. They are in all. Is that burgundy?
Yeah, it's like a dark guy and a turnover right there.
And they will throw it inside, trying to find Hughes. The Warriors have it, and here comes Javen Hines. Entry pass to Ethan Burgess. Dump off to Will Malco. No good. Rebounded by number 20 for the Trojans. That's Christian Hughes, and here come the Trojans.
Hughes is a rebounding machine, and there he is with 2 points. Beautiful pass by Brady Bishop, the freshman. Good setup there.
Bishop gets inside, dumps off to Hughes, and now picking up full court is Brendan Grindstaff. Here comes help from Bryce Naniga. Boys on the floor. Kick ball by Brendan Hines. So it'll be a turnover for the Warriors. The ball was on the floor, and it turned into a soccer play.
Good hustle over here by Grindstaff. The ball got right back to him, but it was good hustle. Winamac in the 2-3 zone, Mitch. They got to watch out for those shooters. Here's Bishop coming along.
Grindstaff, top of the key, kicks it over to Bryce Naniga. Now he's going to flex his muscles, driving baseline. He'll step on the baseline.
That's what he likes to do, Mitch. He loves going baseline. He can shoot it, but one of his favorite things is scoring the interior. I mean, he averages about 18 points a game. He knows how to put the ball in the basket.
2-0 Trojans lead off Christian Hughes on the inside. The dump off pass from Brady Bishop. Now the Warriors have it. It's Javen Hines back to the left elbow. Ethan Burgess from 15 feet, and he gets it to go. 2-2 tie ball game. 6:40 to go in the first.
Both of these teams have scored off a beautiful pass.
Yes.
From the post to the post players. I love it.
Naniga cross court, top of the key. This is Brady Bishop. Back near side of the floor. Jaden Miller has it. Then he finds Brendan Grindstaff. Grindstaff over to Miller.
Oh,
Pick
beautiful
the pocket.
steal.
Javen Hines. Here he comes. One-on-one.
A lot of travel. Yeah. Got too excited there. Took one extra step. I read the rule book. You can only have 2 steps, Mitch. Can't have 3.
Right, yeah. Well, unless you're in the NBA.
Unless you're in the NBA, you get 2 more. But, I mean, good defense for Hines. Just get it back. This 2-3 zone kind of concerns me. I mean, you really got to watch out with these shooters. Again, Naniga can hit 2. And same thing with Miller. He's knocked down some, too.
Yeah, taking their time.
There he is, right there.
Jaden Miller pops the 3 extended wing right in front of the Warriors bench, and it hits the strap.
So once he starts hitting, Winamac might have to consider getting out of that, because when you have 3 players that can hit 3s out there, I mean, 2-3 zone's very difficult to watch. Man-to-man defense for West Central here.
Braden Mathias, top of the key. Brady Bishop on him, hands off to Brendan Hines. 3 ball, no good. Fight for the rebound, last touch by the Trojans. It'll stay here.
I love watching Christian Hughes jump up and get the rebound. He's probably one of the best rebounders in our area.
Yeah.
Just beautiful rebounder. And he's got the height, he's got the vertical. He averages almost 9 rebounds a game, which is really good.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Jabin Hines gets it into Brendan Hines. Up top to Will Malco. Back to Hines. Here he comes. Over to Ethan Burgess. Now to the far corner. Will Malco driving inside. Takes on a couple Trojans. Back out to Hines. Then swings it over to Jabin. Jabin has it. Now back to Braden Mathias. Mathias extended wing in front of the Trojans bench. Picks up his dribble. Now to the near corner. Will Malco. Malco. Man-to-man. Christian Hughes all over him. Back to the near corner. Mathias.
Look at that
Here
defense.
comes the trap.
All that is caused by awesome defense for West Central. And look, right after that, caused a turnover. Little.
Yeah.
I got a warning. Yeah, just.
No, he's bleeding on his face.
Oh, okay.
Naniga got a little cut on his cheek, his left cheek.
I was going to say,
attending to him.
If they would have got a warning for clapping,
sure.
I mean, that's not the first clap we're going to see tonight.
No. And the officials know what this is tonight.
Yeah.
You just saw Christian Hughes causing problems on Braden Mathias, and he tried to get it back up top, but then it just sailed out of bounds because the D was so strong on him he lost it. So a turnover there, sees it 2-2 still, coming up on 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Brady Bishop back up top to Brendan Grindstaff, back to Bishop. Bishop back to Grindstaff, top of the key, back to Bishop, pops the three.
That's too dangerous. Got lucky there.
No good, rebounded by Ethan Burgess to Brendan Hines, pushes it forward to Jabin. Here comes Jabin, pushing the tempo, going inside, Euro! By Bryce Naniga. Here comes Jaden Miller to Brendan Grindstaff, between his legs, back to Brady Bishop, driving baseline, dump off to Hughes!
Oh, wow!
Blocked by the Warriors! Now here comes Brendan up to Jabin. Jabin's going to pop a tray ball. No good. Rebounded by Christian Hughes. He throwed it. He tried to throw it off at Ethan Burgess. It didn't work. Picked up by Will Malco. He lays it in. The Warriors lead 4-2 here.
There was a lot of things that happened right there, Mitch.
Back out. Grindstaff, top of the key. Swings it
another
far corner. Brady Bishop. In and out. No good. Rebounded by Braden Mathias.
2 good looks for Bishop right there. Shoot those all day if you're Coach Otto. I mean, those are just beautiful shots. He can hit those. Too much.
Grindstaff was all over Brendan Hines. He wanted to know what flavored chewing gum he was chewing because he was all up in his junk and he caused the foul.
He still is. That foul did not change his mind.
He's all over
him. You got to be careful now. You don't want to get 2. But, I mean, that's a good person to press right there is Hines. The ball's normally in his hands.
Burgess swings it around, and there's another bump by Jaden Miller. So the officials are trying to get a hold of this here early before it gets a little out of control. They can feel the energy of the crowd. They can feel the energy of the players.
I mean, they went to ref school, right? They know. They know what they need to do.
Hines to get it in, far corner. Will Malco driving, spinning, faking, back out, top of the key. Ethan Burgess, 3 ball!
Knock those down.
7-2, Warriors lead. Grindstaff pushing the tempo. Tried to get it to Jaden Miller, and Jabin Hines tips it out of bounds. I have a feeling I'm going to go deaf by the end of tonight.
You might. Brace yourself for that. Again, that was all set up by a beautiful pass by Will Malco. Burgess, he needs people need to step up with Potoff being gone. That was a Potoff shot right there.
That was a
beautiful
Potoff shot. 7-2 is the score as the Winamac Warriors lead their heated rival, the West Central Trojans. Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. West Central has 2 fouls in this quarter. The Warriors have none. Fought so far on this game as they lead by 5.
I mean, again, with Winamac, we talked about who needs to step up with Potoff being gone. Right now, it's Burgess having 5 of the 7 points. West Central, I mean, they've had good looks.
They just haven't fallen yet.
They haven't fallen, which I think they will, Mitch. I think they will. Winamac back to man-to-man. Switching things up.
As I was saying, the Trojans in burgundy with black.
I like it.
Yeah, with black
little American
lettering.
Flag in the back. Oh, there you go. That was a good call.
The Warriors are in all white.
Burgess got called on the foul on Nunnegy, but what did Nunnegy try to do? Driving baseline with his right hand. Loves to do that. I mean,
so that was on Burgess.
Yes.
So that's his first of the night. as it'll be an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. Brady Bishop to take it out for the Trojans. Slaps the ball. Here comes the play. Kicks it up top. Brendan Grindstaff. Still in that 2-3 are the Warriors. He'll back it up. Reset here between his legs. Brings it back to the top of the key. Now to the near side of the floor. It's Brady Bishop trying to get around his defender. Entry pass.
Oh, wow.
Almost stolen. It is by Braden Mathias. Landon Hughes checked in a moment ago, and it's stolen from him. Here comes Jabin going inside.
What a move.
Nice move.
Wow.
Oh, and Warrior Nation like that one.
That wasn't a sophomore move. That was a junior-senior move.
He had to double clutch in the air. As here's a Naniga 3. No good. Rebounded by Will Malco.
Oh, foul. That's the second one, Miller.
Yep, and Jaden Miller will pick up his second foul on the reach-in. Tried to get it back from Will Malco. Will always seems to find himself to the ball. He gets another rebound.
Yeah, I mean, they caught Miller there. I mean, kind of a little unnecessary foul in transition there. Now they have to play without one of their defensive weapons and their offensive weapons, too.
Oh, the Trojans will come up with a steal, and Will Malco saying he wrapped them around. Naniga ripped the ball away from Will Malco. He didn't like the call.
Was that foul on Malco?
Yes.
That was his first. Back 2-3 zone. Stay in the 2-3 zone for Winamac. Again, we need to get something maybe open in the interior here for West Central.
Down by 7 are the Trojans, having a hard time getting the ball in the bucket as here's Naniga
what
spinning
a
around,
move.
popping it from 16 feet, no good. Rebounded by Brendan Hines on the inside, almost stolen, saved by Braden Mathias, and then back to Brendan Hines. Here comes Hines, crossing the timeline, kicks it over to Jabin. Jabin has space, goes inside, lost it. Saved by Will Malco, driving baseline off the glass.
Like you said, he finds the ball. He's a ball hawk. And that ball just bounced right in his hands, got 2 points.
9-point lead for the Warriors here as they are keeping Trojan Nation at bay for now. Entry pass to Landon Hughes. He is quadruple team, stolen by Brendan Hines. Pushes it forward to Jabin Hines, one-on-one.
And one. Wow. Oh.
He gets the and one. Bryce Naniga fouls him. He can't believe it. Naniga's looking down at him. Jabin's just yelling, right back at his face.
There was some heat there. Did you feel that?
Oh, yeah.
There was some heat.
That was a moment. Naniga was trying to send it off the glass. Hines says, no, I'm a little too slippery for you, fella.
But again, am I shocked? No. No, these teams don't like each other.
In and out, no good on the three-point opportunity. Keeps it 13-2. Big lead for the Warriors here. 1:50 to go in the first. Tate Lehman came in a moment ago, and now driving baseline is Bryce Naniga. He's trying to take this under his own power here.
He needs to. I mean, he kind of feels it. 11-point lead, getting close to that second quarter. He hasn't scored yet. His team really hasn't scored yet other than Hughes. But he's a leading scorer. He's a senior leader captain. He knows what he needs to do, and that was a good drive right there, baseline.
First free throw is good from Bryce Naniga, as Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop. Recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work, dedication, and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Naniga hits both free throws, finally getting points on the board as it's 13-4 for the Trojans here. They haven't scored since early on in that dump-off pass to Christian Hughes. As now here's Braden Mathias up top to Jabin Hines. He's feeling good. Back out. This is Alex Haig, who checked in a moment ago, the senior. Then over to Brendan Hines. He's going to pop it from the free throw line. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Christian Hughes, and here come the Trojans up to Brendan Grindstaff. Grindstaff attacking all the way.
Wow. That's what he needs to do as well. He needs to get going. He loves driving hard to the basket. That was a good take. And look at him playing defense. What a dog.
All over Brendan Hines. Got away with one there. Swing pass over to Braden Mathias, then up top to Jabin Hines. Last 60 seconds of the first. Hines,
good take.
Nice move. Sidestepping, and I think he's channeling his inner Justin Potoff tonight.
Wow, yeah, he feels it. He feels it. That was a foul on St. Clair. Got one there, his first. But that was a good take, and what started that, he got a little juke to the right.
Yeah.
I mean, that made some separation there.
Split the defenders on the sidestep. and he will have a chance at a three-point play.
He's having, like, so far, with 6 points, Hines is looking good. The younger Hines, he had himself a career night against Caston with 20 points. He played like a man.
Parker Zider will check in for Will Malco. Brady Bishop will check in for Bryce Naniga. As the three-point play happens, it's 16-6, 10-point lead for the Warriors. The Trojans have it. It's Brendan Grindstaff backing out. Near side of the floor. This is Tate Lehman into the near corner. That is Sebastian St. Clair. Up top to Brady Bishop. Bishop now to the far side of the floor. Brendan Grindstaff. They're not sure what to do on the 2-3, I think, sometimes. Skip pass. Now near corner, Brady Bishop for three. No good. Rebounded on the inside.
Oh, wow.
Stolen by Alex Haig. It was rebounded by Christian Hughes, and Haig steals it. Now to Jabin Hines, near corner. Picks up his dribble. Slashing cut. Brendan. It gets the and one.
Holy moly. Little brother connection there, Mitch. Beautiful cut.
This game is personal.
It's not small. It's not a small game here in Pulaski County.
18-6 is the score. Naniga will check back in, this time for Sebastian St. Clair. And the Trojans, I think, are a little shocked here by the amount of points the Warriors have put on here in the first.
It's a lot. Again, we talked about it. West Central averages, 62 points a game?
Yeah.
Winamac only averages 51, so this isn't a normal thing.
Missed the three-point opportunity, but the long rebound sees it to the hands of Brendan Hines. He rebounded his own free throw. Now it's to Jabin Hines, near corner, fading away. No good. It looked good. It looked like a dirt move.
It did.
But that will be the end of the first. 18-6 the score. The Winamac Warriors lead their heated cross-county rival, the West Central Trojans. We'll be back after this.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back at Warrior Gymnasium, the battle for Pulaski County is on as the Winamac Warriors lead their rival, the West Central Trojans, 8-6. Mitch Columbi along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. We go to the second quarter. In action right away. Alex Haig driving in, drawing the foul. The Trojans can't believe it. Brad Odom can't believe it. His arms are in the air.
Yeah, I don't think I agree with that call. I didn't see it from up here. Looked like a clean block, but that happens sometimes.
So Alex Haig at the line will shoot the first of two. No good, in and out. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coons Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coons Lake. Second free throw from Haig rattles around. 19-6 is the score now.
I think what frustrated Coach Odom is that was Hughes' second foul.
Yeah.
So that's a big miss there, especially in the interior with the rebounding. That's a big miss there. See if West Central what they will do. Winamac in a 2-3 zone here again, Mitch.
Naniga near corner. Brendan Grindstaff. Three ball, no good, and now a whistle on the inside. We'll see who it's on here.
I love that movement, though. That was a beautiful pass by the senior to Grindstaff in the corner there. Good shot. Again, they're getting good shots.
Yeah.
They're just not hitting down right now. That was a good look.
Landon Hughes checked in for Christian Hughes. That's who Justin was talking about a moment ago in foul trouble here, as it is Brady Bishop with the basketball. Skip pass far side of the floor. Brendan Grindstaff now. Flashing to the elbow is Landon Hughes. Now over to Bryce Naniga. Deep two on the way, no good. Rebounded by Jabin Hines. Jabin feeling good. Gets it to the far corner. Ethan Burgess, then up top to Brendan Grindstaff. Swings it at the top of the key. Parker Zeider. Zeider to Jabin Hines, near side of the court now. Ooh, overthrew the slashing Brendan Hines.
He's gonna look score.
Stolen by Bryce Naniga going in, and he draws the foul.
Very difficult to stop that. He had one mission, and that was to get to the hole. That last possession, though, I don't know how I felt about that shot by Naniga. I mean, that's not really his style. He can't hit those, but to get in the rhythm, he's got to do what he just did right there.
Yeah.
Just be a man and drive hard to the basket aggressively. That will get him going a little bit more. He's got a good free throw shot. That's a good-looking shot.
First of two is good from Naniga. You look across the way at the student section here at Winamac.
You got competition.
They have a mock broadcast booth set up that says ESPN, and on the computer screen facing the court, it says brick counter number 7. So they're counting the misses. The Trojans are...
Well, they just probably should have counted that one. Nice
missed the
pass.
second free throw. Pushes it forward to Alex Haig off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Trojans. It's Brendan Grindstaff spinning the defenders. Tried the behind-the-back pass. Stolen by Jabin Hines. Too fancy. Now here pushing it forward. It's Alex Haig. Up to Parker Zeider. Short corner near side of the court. Then back to Brendan. Oh, he's going to pop the three.
He's a
Parker
shooter.
Zeider. No good. And a push by...
That's his second.
Bryce Naniga? Wow. So that'll be Bryce Naniga's second foul tonight.
Wow. They already got Hughes, but I think they're going to leave him in there.
They can't afford it right now.
Leave him in there for a couple minutes, maybe switch him out.
Warriors kick it in. It's Brendan Hines up top here. 6:15 to go in the first half. They lead 19-7 over the West Central Trojans.
Sorry, Mitch. A little defense switch here. West Central in 2-3 zone now.
Trying to do what the Warriors are doing to them. So the Warriors will slow it up here. Top of the key, Brendan Hines.
They're usually a man-to-man team.
Over to Jabin. Now to the left elbow. It's Ethan Burgess. Back up top to Brendan. Brendan, then over to Jabin. Jabin. The Warriors aren't real sure what to do right now. Back over to Brendan. Now he's going to attack. Gets inside. Back out short corner. Ethan Burgess up top to Parker Zeider. Zeider, Jaden Miller all over him. Then over to Brendan Hines. Hesitates. Picks up his dribble, skip pass, Parker Zeider, fakes the through, trying to drive baseline, back out near corner, Ethan Burgess, then up top to Jabin Hines, going inside, has space, near corner, Zeider picks up his dribble, back to Jabin, 5:25, almost a minute blown by on this possession, then up top to Brendan Hines, takes the pick, brings it back out up top, then to Jabin.
Yeah, let him come to you a little bit, take care of the ball.
Jabin going in, dumping off.
See, that's what they wanted.
Stolen by the Trojans. Here comes Brendan Grindstaff now. Steps back. Skip pass up to Brady Bishop. Bishop attacking, stepping back. Travel. Took too many steps.
He's out of his rhythm. He's missed his last, 3-4 shots, and he just can't find it.
He's frustrated.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a first, well, this is the first time in this rivalry. I mean,
he's a freshman.
But I mean, he will find a shot. I guarantee it's just a matter of time.
Be a timeout on the floor as this broadcast is brought to you in part by Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you, your family, and community. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. Carrie Block and all of the local agents at First Choice Insurance in North Judson and Knox are proud supporters of high school sports and are here for all of your insurance needs. Call 574-896-3482 for North Judson or 574-772-5370 for Knox. Welcome Matt Real Estate, our proud sponsors of local high school sports. They take care of agriculture, residential, and 1031 exchanges. Call them today, 574-896-5138. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Kind of a slow second quarter here. Things have slowed down tremendously.
Well, both teams are in 2-3 zone. Winamac's already been in it, but West Central went to it, kind of slowed things down. And for the most part, up to that last possession, Winamac was doing a good job just taking their time. But that's why West Central went into that 2-3 to cause that. So I'm sure that's what Coach Springer is talking about, just taking your time in that possession there. I think that might have been just a one-possession thing, but they might have done that because they're in foul trouble, Mitch. especially their two bigs. Their two bigs are in foul trouble. So, but they still have Nenega in there. Looks like a little full court press here. I love it.
Trojans in a full court press, as Jay just mentioned. The Warriors will get it into Jabin Hines. Brady Bishop all over him. He'll get around Brady, crosses the timeline, behind his back, now crossing over, back out, Alex Haig. Haig, then to Braden Mathias, then up top to Brendan Hines. Then over to Ethan Burgess. Ethan,
nice
inside,
cut.
Slashing cut. Was Alex Haig's blocked by a Trojan on the inside. I think it might have been Brady Bishop, and now here's Bishop on the far side of the floor. Up top to Landon Hughes, then back to Brady Bishop. No, that's Tate Lehman, my apologies. Tate Lehman, number 30 for the Trojans,
freshman.
is in. And now here, spinning around, fading away. Brendan Grindstaff can't get it to go. They're not able to get good shots right now.
That was a tough shot. I mean, it really was. Tough shot.
Brendan crosses half court, gets it over to Ethan Burgess, far side of the court here. Now up top to Brendan Hines. Hines over to Jabin.
Back to man-to-man defense here, Mitch.
Haig, then back to Brendan. Dump off to Ethan Burgess. Almost lost it. Saved by Braden Mathias. Then back to Brendan Hines. Then to Jabin. Skip pass far corner. Braden Mathias fakes the three. Driving inside. Almost stumbles.
You see that body control? Wow.
He saved himself from falling, and he gets the lay-in to go. 21-7. The Warriors, I said it, about a week ago, they look like one of the best boys teams in our area, and they are playing like it tonight, as the Trojans are one of our best boys teams in the area.
I mean, these are two good teams, and what I love, Mathias, he's not known for that. He's not in for that, but for Coach Springer, for him to have, I think Haig's having a good night too with some of his cuts and rebounds. Again, it just takes some players stepping up. Winamac back in the 2-3 zone.
Yeah, we'll catch you up. Brady Bishop popped a three far corner, missed it. It went out of bounds, last touch by the Warriors, and now on the inbounds pass, the Trojans have it.
He's got to hit one
of these. He's going to pop another three, and he can't get that lid off the basket, but Bryce Naniga, he cleans the glass, and he gets one to go.
I see you, young fella. That was a good big boy rebound. Again, seniors stepping up for this rivalry here, Winamac.
21-9's the score. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Brendan Hines crosses half court, and there's a bump foul on Brendan Grindstaff. He's all over him, and it was inevitable. He's been pestering Brendan Hines all night, and Hines hasn't backed down from it either.
No, he hasn't. I mean, I think he embraces it. He loves it. Now West Central has 3 starters with 2 fouls. 2 of them currently, Mitch, in the ball game. But they're smart. Those 2 are smart players.
Oh, no. Braden Mathias threw it into Jabin. He almost lost it. Saved by Jabin. Then he gets it back to Brendan Hines. Over to Alex Haig, top of the key. Hands off to Jabin. Jabin spinning around. My gosh. He looked like he's on roller skates.
Might be.
And head coach Mike Springer will call the timeout. I don't think he likes the action he's seeing on the 2-3.
Yeah, they weren't in rhythm. They weren't in rhythm at all, and they probably couldn't hear what he was trying to call. It was a good timeout with 2:39 left, a 12-point lead, and good for both squads, actually. What you got, Mitch? Read some off.
We have so many sponsors. We thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring this. It means a lot. It's how we are able to continue this tradition. So we appreciate all of our sponsors, as today's broadcast is brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard or Dean.
That's a big deal. Sponsors are a big deal, and big shout out to every single one of them. I just love having, in a community like this, people stepping up and doing that. Awesome thing.
Warriors to get it in. They do to Braden Mathias. Then to the near corner, Ethan Burgess from 16 feet. No good. He gets his own rebound, and he gets it to go. It went through several Trojans' hands, tipping in the air before Ethan gets his rebound, and he puts it back 23-9. The Warriors lead with 2:22 to go in the second.
I wasn't a big fan of the first shot he had. Ooh.
Entry pass to Bryce Naniga, and now a foul on the inside here.
Might be on senior Mathias. Yep, got him.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Brady Bishop to take it out. Slaps the ball. Here comes the play. Looking for someone. Hands off immediately to Bryce Naniga. Oh my gosh. He is putting these Trojans on his back. He was beneath the basket, jumped in the air, torqued his body to the left, fading away, and he was able to get the space to cash in. That was a tough, tough shot. 23-11.
And I think, Mitch, that just got him number 2 all time on West Central scoring list. He can score.
That one right there.
Yep.
And now here's Will Malco going baseline. He'll pick up the foul and go to the line to shoot two.
No.
And that is the third foul on Bryce Naniga. So it looks like we will see Tate Lehman, the freshman, come in for what looks like it may be Bryce Naniga here as Will Malco goes to the line to shoot two. Tonight's game is sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong air dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. We also thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Both free throws are good from Will Malco, making it 25-11. He will take a seat. Alex Haig will check in for him. As we noted a moment ago, Tate Lehman came in for Bryce Naniga, who has 3 fouls right now. With 1:45 to go in the first half, this is the battle for Pulaski County, and the Tomahawk Trophy is on the line. Brady Bishop has it top of the key, picks up his dribble inside to Tate Lehman. Back out, Brady Bishop. 3!
That was it. You could tell that was going in as soon as he caught it. Beautiful, confident shot. Feet were set. Yep. I mean, that's his shot.
That's his
hopefully
shot.
That gets the fire rolling here.
So now it's 25-14. The Trojans get something going there by Brady Bishop. He's been cold all night. He needed that one.
What a beautiful cut.
That was a nice cut by Alex Haig going baseline. Back out to Brendan Hines for 3. No good. And now a loose ball foul going for the rebound. We'll see who it's on.
Looks like it's Alex Haig, senior. That's his second foul. But he's doing really good things without the basketball. And with him catching that, the pass was thrown a little bit late. Him catching that, containing it, passing it to the senior, their best three-point shooter. He missed it, but it just gave him an opportunity for that three-point shot. 1 minute left here, Mitch, in the second quarter. Let's go.
Bishop into Tate Lehman. Then
That's
back
the same
out
play.
to Bishop. Tried to step back, thought about it.
See,
now
that's not
one leg hopper from 15 feet's no good, but Christian Hughes cleans the glass, and he is able to get it on the board.
Again, he finds the rebounds. Just leading offensive rebounder. Half of his rebounds is offensive rebounds. Beautiful pass. Winamac. Hines with a shot. No, blocked. Up and Evan. There's James Hines having himself a game, Mitch. Making this a 11-point game with 25 seconds left. West Central with the ball.
Far corner, Brady Bishop pops the 3. No good, hits the rim. Rebounded by Ethan Burgess. Up to Brendan Hines, then up to
What a
J-Ben.
pass! Ooh, no!
Too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Brendan Grindstaff. Here comes Grindstaff getting inside. Dump off to
Beautiful
Christian
pass.
Hughes off the glass. Little run here for the Trojans. Last 5 seconds. Hines has it, crossing the timeline. 3, 2, up.
Ooh.
No good. And that will be the end of the first half. 27
I love it.
to 18 is the score. The Winamac Warriors lead their historic cross-county rival, the West Central Trojans. We're going to take a break and come back. The KVB halftime show is up next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know that when agriculture thrives, we all do. It's the heart and grit of our agricultural communities that keep the crops coming in and the livestock cared for day and night. That's why we build financial solutions around the needs and schedules of our ag clients. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at Knox, North Judson, and Culver. If you're looking for a financial partner that has over 135 years experience in understanding and supporting agriculture, I'd like to hear from you. Let's harvest success together. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
27-18 is the score here in the KVB halftime show. The Winamac Warriors lead the West Central Trojans. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I am accompanied by sports analyst Justin Ruff. Well, it was worth the price of admission for these folks.
It was, and I'm just watching, Mitch. We got the student section interacting with one another here.
Going back and forth.
Yeah, well, yeah, heck,
it's been years since I've seen a proper cheer block.
I know.
No offense to our other area schools.
That's a lost art, I feel
but
like
I mean,
sometimes.
I remember that was a normal thing every Friday night.
It was a big thing.
Then you go to the local pizzeria afterwards and hang out in the parking lot like hoodlums.
Yeah, heck.
That's what my dad called them. A bunch of hoodlums.
Hoodlums, yeah, that's accurate. Yeah,
but it was fun after a basketball game, football game. But anyway, Speaking of fun, this first half was fun. The Trojans got out to that quick lay-in by Christian Hughes, and then it seemed like a lid was put on the bucket, and the Winamac Warriors took advantage of it.
And I'm not gonna like lie. I feel like I'm kind of a little bit surprised. Winamac went right after it in the first quarter there. I feel like West Central definitely brought their crowd. They brought Francisville with them, so I thought that might have been played an impact. But Winamac's doing a really good job defensively. 2-3 zones kind of slowing the pace a little bit for this team that likes to score points in West Central. But what's key with them is West Central, Bishop and Grindstaff, their best three-point shooters, Mitch, are not finding it right now. But I guarantee you, it's a high possibility they find it here in the second quarter because you can't shut them both down all game. It's very hard to do. And then I got the senior. He's having himself a good game right now. He's got 7 points. Christian Hughes, he's got 6. He's got 6 rebounds as well. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Right now it's a guard play. But that was one of the keys of the game, I said, for Winamac. Containing them and containing the transition. I feel like that 2-3 zone's really doing that. But with West Central, they kind of mixed it up defensively a little bit. But what they might have to, go back to a little bit 2-3 zone and mix it up just a little bit because Winamac's doing pretty good cutting backdoor on some, and that's what Mike Springer likes to do. And they did it well against Delphi. They did it well against Caston. They love going backdoor, and they're really good at it. And they've had a couple good looks at it. But I feel like right now the energy-wise meter is kind of pointing towards Winamac. And that's why one of the main reasons why they got a 9-point lead.
And you talk about the 2-3, they like doing that back door. You get a guy at the high post or the elbow in that 2-3 and then send someone baseline. That can happen. And we've seen that happen.
Right.
There's just multiple things you can do to the 2-3, so it'll be interesting to see defensively what both teams. We saw the Warriors go after the Trojans in a little 2-3 there as well.
Yeah.
So, it's just interesting to see the methods and the thought processes in the moment by these coaches, the coaching staff, and the players as well responding. But this game is really everything it was hyped up to be. A very exciting one. 27-18 is the score as the Warriors lead their rival, the West Central Trojans. Mark's Body Shop in Knox is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. Culver's Portside Marina is part of the broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for this spring and summer. Get your boat serviced and ready, or heck, buy a brand new boat, a Wave Runner, a Kawasaki jet ski, and Yamaha Wave Runners at Culver's Portside Marina. Call 574-842-5000. We'll take a break and come back. This is the KVB Halftime Show, and you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment with On Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. Winamac Warriors lead West Central Trojans 27-18.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM. The Valley.
Back in Warrior Gymnasium of Winamac, Indiana. This music is brought to you in part by Euphoria Music. Shout out to Nick J. from Evansville, Indiana for providing this song right here. Always keeping us up to speed for local new music in the area, and we love the music from Euphoria Music, so shout out to Nick J. as he allowed us to play that throughout our broadcast. 27-18, we start the third quarter. The Winamac Warriors lead the West Central Trojans. That you got an alarm clock. You got somewhere to be, Jay? Where you going?
Heck, that's my bedtime routine.
Your bedtime?
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
8:30.
Thanks for sharing that on the radio.
Well, we all heard it. What is going on here?
My
Got a
kid's
cake
bedtime
bacon?
routine.
Got a cake bacon?
It's
or
a whole
something?
process.
It's like 7:30 Central,
okay.
8:30 Eastern.
Well, heck, kids need to go bed.
Something I will never know about. We
Go
hope.
to bed. All right.
So the Trojans have it. It'll be a foul on Brendan Hines, and so it'll be an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. Brady Bishop to take it out. Kicks it up top. Christian Hughes, then near corner. Jaden Miller, entry pass to the low block.
Ooh. Oh, no. Ooh.
Couldn't get the turnaround shot to go. That was Bryce Naniga. And the rebound bobbled through several hands before it finds its way to Brendan Hines. Nice find. Wow. Near corner, Ethan Burgess. The dump-off pass to Will Malco slashing in, and it's 29-18. The Warriors lead. Jaden Miller pops it from the left elbow. No good. Rebounded by Christian Hughes. His putback's no good. Braden Mathias saves it back to Ethan Burgess, up to Jabin Hines, and here come the Warriors. Jabin spinning in the paint, fading. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Jaden Miller, and now here come the Trojans. Over to Brady Bishop. He's going to chuck a three.
That's his. Oh.
No good. Oh. Tipping in the air. Brendan Grindstaff gets it. Holy moly.
They're fighting.
Now he's going to try a three. No good. Rebounded by Will Malco. Malco up to Brendan Hines. Hines will take his time this time, crossing half court with Brendan Grindstaff all over him.
Not letting him breathe. Good defender. There it is,
pass, back door. Brendan Hines fading from 15 feet. The Warriors are getting shots to go where the Trojans can't.
That was a little home court bounce there.
It's a nice move, beautiful move.
Beautiful shot, yep. Good touch there. Good defense.
Stolen by the Warriors. Here's Brendan Hines up to Jabin. Double clutch! He knew Brendan Grindstaff was trailing. He jumped in the air and double clutched, waited for him to blow by and had time.
What a finish that was.
He was hanging in the air.
Props to
I don't know how he did that. He defied gravity. And now here's an inside pass to Christian Hughes, tipped out of bounds by the Warriors.
What a beautiful, smart play, Mitch, that Grindstaff had there, not fouling. He knew where to go to make sure he didn't foul and made that shot very difficult from our eyes. It probably wasn't really to Hines. He does that in his sleep.
Brady Bishop kicks it up top. Stolen by the Warriors with the help of Jabin Hines. Brendan has it. Stolen back by Bryce Naniga, and here comes Bryce. He's going to take it to the hole.
Yeah.
No good. Fights for the rebound and a foul on the inside.
Winamac's definitely causing issues turnover-wise. They've had the last 3 possessions for West Central. They've caused 2 turnovers. Good defensive possessions here for Winamac.
Brady Bishop to take it out underneath his own basket. Kicks it to the near corner. Christian Hughes up top to Jaden Miller.
There's another one, unforced one.
And Miller thought Brady Bishop was going to stay outside. Brady started heading in, and they throw it away.
And
now he's going to take the timeout.
He felt it going the wrong direction.
You can just kind of feel the almost the sadness that the Trojans are playing with right now. They're just kind of down on themselves. They can't believe they're in this position because, you know, in their minds, they believe they're a better team than Winamac.
Which they should. They should feel that.
And they are not being able to get things going the way they want, so they're almost becoming their own worst enemy.
Yes.
By not having that energy that we know them to have.
I mean, we know that this is a heck of a good team. And they know that as well. And
it's just not translating on the big game tonight, and that's the frustration.
Yep.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company. Quick, reliable, next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Express way. Finally, Collins Insurance is part of this broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. Out of the timeout, the Warriors have it. Full court pressure from the Trojans as Will Malco gets it into Brendan Hines.
Last one was man-to-man full court. Now this is a zone.
Up to Ethan Burgess, then to Jabin Hines. They cross the timeline. Back to Brendan. Up top, he taps his head. Here comes the play. Over to Ethan Burgess. Skip pass back to Brendan. Far side of the court. Entry pass to the right block. It's Brady Mathias. Dump off to Jabin Hines. No good. Rebounded by Christian Hughes. Good ball movement from the Warriors. It just didn't happen. And now here comes Brendan Grindstaff.
Do it, young fella. Beautiful. More of that, please. More of the point guard taking over. Beautiful move by the sophomore.
33-20, the Warriors lead. Brendan Hines has it. He's in trouble. He gets it to Braden Mathias, then up to Ethan Burgess. They cross half court. Back to Braden. 5 minutes to go in the third. Down by 13 are the Trojans. They need some stops here. Jabin has it. Bryce Naniga on him in that 2-3 up top. Then gets it to Brendan Hines. Nope, man-to-man. My apologies. The Trojans are in a man-to-man here. Now Brendan Hines dump off to Ethan Burgess. No good. Rebound by Will Malco. And the putback goes. Grindstaff, near corner, Brady Bishop.
Will Malco's having himself a game, too. What a beautiful rebound putback.
Now the Warriors are definitely in a 2-3 here as they get it into low block. Christian Hughes bullies his way through on Ethan Burgess and gets it to go.
That was a bully move. That was definitely a bully move. That was a good big boy move. And there he is on the defensive end. We see you, number 20, working hard. Senior.
Yeah.
That's a senior stepping in, doing. He knows his rivalry. He knows. I mean, he's having himself a good game, too. 2, 4, 6, 8 points I have for him, and he's got 7 rebounds.
Hines tried to get it up. Or no, they tried to get it up to Brendan Hines, and Christian Hughes swats it out of bounds. So now here are the Warriors with it. It's Ethan Burgess, far side of the court.
Staying man-to-man here, Mitch. Oh, good defense.
Almost stolen by Brady Bishop. It goes out of bounds. They try to get it to Jabin Hines here.
A little faster step here for West Central, which is much needed. Yeah. Again, it just takes some good defensive stops, a good putback basket.
So the Warriors kick it back court to Jabin Hines. He brings it across, spinning around. Double team comes. He's called for the travel.
Good call. He dragged that pivot foot, tried to do a spin move in traffic, which is never a good thing, and kind of dragged it there. And a good sub in for Mike Springer. It's like, hey, take a breather, young fella. He's having himself a game now.
He is.
He's really stepping up.
Hines checks out. Parker Zeider checks in. The Warriors in the 2-3. 3:50 to go in the third. 35-22. Trojans to the free throw line. Bryce Naniga picked the pocket. Braden Mathias.
Wow.
Back to Ethan Burgess, then up to Brendan Hines. Hines at the volleyball line, picks up his dribble. Grindstaff's all over him. He's going to pick up a third foul.
Yeah.
He reached in on him.
He got too hungry there. Hines he had it right by his belly. Yeah. He tried to do a quick poke, and he got him.
And they're going to leave him in here. So if you're Brendan, you're going to have to be very careful.
A little bit smarter. Yeah, but look at that.
He's still all over.
Wow.
Up top, this is Parker Zeider. Floater on the inside. Couldn't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Will Malco saves it back to Parker Zeider. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Brady Bishop. He spins around, pushing it forward all the way up to Christian Hughes.
Look at that hustle.
And Braden Mathias tips it out of bounds.
That's why he's in, Mitch. He's in because of moves like that.
This is an athletic basketball game. Probably the most athletic basketball game we've seen this season. Guys are flying all over the place. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Brady Bishop tips it up top, tipping it. It's Braden Mathias over to Brendan Hines. Back to Mathias, back to Hines. Off the glass, no. Rebounded by Hines with the help of Will Malco. Back to Ethan Burgess. Dump off to Will Malco. Up and under.
Winamac can pass the basketball. Good team effort there.
Far corner, Bryce Naniga driving baseline, picks up the foul on the floor. 37-22, 3 minutes to go in the third. And the Warriors are showing us how strong they are. They play as one. They know where everyone is on the court at all times.
Unselfish team, undisciplined team. I mean, disciplined team. I mean, they just love passing the ball and get others open.
Brady Bishop gets it into Brendan Grindstaff, who pops a floater from about 8 feet out. It rims out, and now we have a whistle.
Nothing's going West Central's way right now.
They can't get anything to go. And Trojan Nation showed up in full force, as Justin said a few moments ago. There is easily, from what we have seen, more Trojan fans in Warrior Gymnasium than Warrior Nation themselves.
Yeah, and they really showed out, which, again, this is what I love about this rivalry. And this is much needed. I think good call here from Coach Odom. Doing the press here. Looks like a diamond press, trying to speed up the process and cause turnovers.
The Warriors beat it. Zeider dump off to Alex Haig. Back up top to Hines. Hines over to Burgess. Near corner. Parker Zeider fakes the three. Driving baseline. Has space off the glass.
Wow. He loves that three-point shot. That's what he likes to do. And I think the defense knew that, closed out too much, and that provided a good layup for the junior there, number 12, Zeider.
39-22. Winamac leads West Central. Here's Jaden Miller getting inside. Dump off to Christian Hughes on the floor.
Beautiful pass, though. That was a good pass by number 0 and Miller there. Might have been, that might have been a good call. I don't really know. It was really close on the floor.
Trojans kick it up top to Grindstaff. Now to the far near corner. It's Brady Bishop for 3.
Much needed. Much needed. Way too open, though, for Winamac. They got to do a better job at that. He was the inbounder right there and just found that corner. They need more of that.
Near corner, Parker Zeider gets around his defender, goes inside, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Landon Hughes, and here they come. Brendan Grindstaff pops the 3, no good. Rebounded by Parker Zeider with a tip from Alex Haig. Zeider picks up his dribble, full-court pressure from the Trojans. They push it forward, crossing the timeline to Alex Haig, then to Jabin Hines, fakes the pass, goes inside. Blocking foul on the inside by Landon Hughes. The official didn't think he had his feet set.
He might have been right. I only said charge because it looked like Hines lowered the shoulder too much. His feet might not have been set, so that was a pretty good call there.
First free throw from Jabin, rims out, no good. So Jabin with another try here as they lead by 14, 39-25. He rims out the second one, rebounded by Landon Hughes. Here come the Trojans. It's Bryce Naniga to Brendan Grindstaff near corner. Brady Bishop pops the 3, no good. Rebounded by Landon Hughes, but he lost it. Alex Haig has it, back to Brendan Hines. Hines to the near side of the floor. Parker Zeider. Zeider with the ball. Entry pass to Ethan Burgess. Gets it to Zeider. Fakes the 3, drives around Naniga. Zeider's had a good couple of weeks here. I saw him play so well against the Blue Jays and then Oregon Davis.
Well, I think he's in full form now. He missed a few games in the beginning of the year. I think now he's finally caught up to everyone else when it comes to stamina and fatigue and stuff. Yeah, I mean, last couple possessions, he's looking good.
Up top to Alex Haig, swings it around to Parker Zeider. Parker back to Brendan Hines, wide open 3.
Oh boy!
Splash, rattles around. The Warriors are able to outlast this run by the Trojans here. If you're the Trojans, you can't be trading buckets going into the fourth here. You can't afford it. Entry pass to Christian Hughes, blocked by Parker Zeider, but they'll call him for a foul. Sending Hughes to the line, stopping the clock at 41.9 seconds here.
This is big for West Central. You get 2 points right here.
You need this.
Maybe get a stop or a turnover in the next 41 seconds. And then heading into the fourth quarter, a little bit closer.
First free throw from Hughes is no good as we thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain agronomy, seed fuel, and LP petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Finally, today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. Second free throw is good from Hughes, making it 42-26. Last 30 seconds of the third here. Jabin Hines, Jaden Miller all over him. Back out, far corner, Haig. Up top to Braden Mathias. Mathias now to the near side of the court.
Yeah, last second shot here if you want to.
Ethan Burgess back up top to Jabin. You're leading by so much right now. No sense to hurry here.
Right.
Hines gets in, then back out to Ethan. Near corner to Parker Zeider. Zeider up top to Braden Mathias. Last 10 seconds here. Mathias crossing over, almost losing it. Tracks it down, though. Now he's going to attack. Splits the defenders.
Good defense.
Ball on the floor. He lost it. Last 2 seconds. Brady Bishop. He's going to chuck a 3. Fading away. And that is no good. Into the third. 42-26. Fourth quarter action is on the way.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Back at Warrior Gymnasium, Mitch Columbi along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. We go to the fourth quarter. 42-26, the Winamac Warriors lead their rival, the West Central Trojans, as here's Will Malco going on the inside, getting blocked by the Trojans, and here comes Brendan Grindstaff bringing it forward, fading away, no good, rebounded by Jabin Hines. Who was that block on, did you see?
That was on Hughes, Christian Hughes,
and now a loose ball. The Trojans save it somehow, and then head coach Brad Odom will call the timeout here.
Not a huge fan of that shot from Grindstaff. That was a tough shot.
It was fading away. Too quick, no passes.
Yeah.
They're getting a little antsy here.
But
you're not going to be able to get this many points that you're behind in one possession.
Right. But what I did love right after that, Mitch, was him diving on the floor, getting that loose ball, and having coach call timeout and set it back up. So
he at least made up for that mistake.
Absolutely, and I love it.
Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. Out of the timeout, the Trojans have it. This is Tate Lehman taking it out here. Slaps the ball. Here comes the play. Up top to Bryce Danica. Back inside to Christian Hughes at the low block. Turning around. One dribble. Turnaround shot for the post on Ethan Burgess is good. 42-28. Jabin Hines pushes it forward. Stolen. Intercepted by Christian Hughes. Here he comes. Getting inside. Back out. Big time three. Tate Lehman. No good. Rebounded by Jabin Hines. Jabin back to Brendan, and here comes Hines.
That would have been kind of big. Taking it with an 11-point lead, but I mean, they're still in reaching spots here. 14.
They like that play.
They've been doing a lot, and they've been successful a lot. Good high percentage.
Stolen by Bryce Danica all alone, going for the dunk!
That will build momentum. Oh, he got the technical. Oh, no.
They didn't like how he pulled up on the rim afterwards. He slammed it down, and he pulled himself up like a pull-up. You can't do that.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
And head coach Brad Odom is beside himself. He can't believe it. So this will send Brendan Hines to the line, as that's who the Warriors want to shoot this. And Trojan Nation, you can hear them.
I love it.
They are not happy with this call.
But you know what?
That'll fire him up even more.
That will fire him up. And look at the players. Look at Iniga's face. Look at him. He looks mean.
Yeah, he's mad right now. Hines sinks the...
Look, Odom still...
Hines sinks the first of two, and Warrior Nation claps right back at Trojan Nation.
Love it. Man, I love this.
This is awesome.
This is what it's...
Second free throw. It's good. 44-30, back to a 14-point ball game.
That's what it's about. You know, these two teams wanting to win so bad, wanting to host that tomahawk high in the sky.
You always want to slip out and get out of here quick. Don't want to hang out in the parking lot after this one.
Especially if you're a referee. Right? The referee that called a technical foul.
He's thinking twice about that right now. Ethan Burgess has it back to Jabin Hines, and they throw it away.
Okay.
He thought Ethan was going to drive baseline, and Ethan kind of stopped short corner. The Trojans will bring back in Brady Bishop for Tate Lehman here. So for the Trojans, it's Brendan Grindstaff, Brady Bishop, Jaden Miller, Bryce Naniga and Christian Hughes, the original starters. For the Warriors, it's the original starters as well. Brendan Hines, Jabin Hines, Will Malco, Ethan Burgess, and Braden Mathias. Skip pass near side. Brady Bishop inside to Christian Hughes off the glass.
Feed him and Naniga. Feed them all day long. I mean, without Putoff usually guards the interior.
Right.
So, I mean, those two are very hard to guard.
Brendan has it over to Braden Mathias. Near side of the court, Brady Bishop on him. Up top to Brendan Hines. Man-to-man from the Trojans here. Now to Will Malco, far side of the court. Christian Hughes on him. Entry pass to Ethan Burgess off the glass. That play works a lot for the Warriors. They like it. And here comes Grindstaff getting inside. Lob up to Hughes. Stolen by the Warriors. Thrown off his leg. Saved by Hughes. Then stolen by Ethan Burgess. Pushes it forward to Jabin Hines. Up on Jaden Miller, and he gets the lay-in to go. Timeout head coach Mike Springer. He wants to calm this thing down a little bit.
Man,
this is like a backyard brawl.
It is.
48-13. By the way they're playing, you wouldn't think it's as big of a lead as it is for the Warriors.
It's a lot closer.
As Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season.
I'm not going to lie, that was a pretty sweet-looking throwdown.
That was nice.
I mean, that was an aggressive, and as soon as he had that fast break, I knew it was going to
he was going to throw it down.
Yeah, that was pretty aggressive. I love it. Just a little bit too aggressive for the referee, I guess.
Inside to Christian Hughes in the right block. Turnaround shot, no good, but he's fouled by Ethan Burgess on the inside. He'll go to the line to shoot two here.
You can tell, Mitch, that's what their strategy is. Feed the big boys
just
in the interior.
Get it going.
Yep,
Stop
get
chucking.
them going. And then if nothing's good in there, then kick it out to one of their shooters. But right now, I mean, they can still do that strategy.
Did he miss it? He missed the first. So Hughes misses the first of two. He gets a little chat from Bryce Naniga here, communicating.
I have him down for 15 points right now. Make that 16.
He will get the second, making it 48-33 now. The Warriors cross half court, stolen back by Brady Bishop.
Again.
Up to Bryce Naniga, and that time he flushes it through and lets go of the rim.
Let's go of it quick.
48-35, the Trojans are on a run here.
Two throwdowns should build it back up. Plenty of time left in this ball game, Mitch, with 5 minutes left.
Stolen
there he is
by
again.
Bryce Naniga. Here he comes, one-on-one, foul on the floor.
On the floor.
He wanted the and one.
Oh, here we go. A little communication here with the refs. That had to have been, though, on the floor. I think they got that right. It might be, all three of them are getting together now, Mitch. I mean, this is a 13-point ball game. Could be 11 after free throws. I think it's intentional foul.
Oh, wow.
I did not see that at all.
I don't see that at all either.
It looked like
he just gave him body.
I don't think
he just
that was
put
right
body
call.
on him. He just was trying to give him some body. That's a make good call.
I think, well, I mean, who knows?
So Naniga at the line, all alone with no one around. He'll sink that free throw. So he gets that one, he gets another one, and then he'll go to the line. Or no, they'll get the ball back.
Yeah,
since it was on the floor.
Yeah.
So Naniga's next free throw is good, making it 48-37, an 11-point ball game with 4:59 to go in the game. This isn't over yet, folks.
Picture this, Mitch. Look, Bishop's taking the ball out of bounds. He gets one in the corner. There he goes. Oh, maybe not. But
Naniga has it.
Shot, they got a three-point shot here.
Ooh, almost stolen. Saved by Naniga. Here he comes now. Driving baseline. Gets around. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Christian Hughes. His putback is good. 48-39 within 10 points now. Here we go.
We got ourselves a game.
Full court pressure from the Trojans. And
intentional there. I don't see that being an intentional foul.
He just ran into him. I don't think he was trying to bulldoze him. He kind of tripped.
This is a rivalry game. I feel like that was just a little nudge.
Head coach Brad Odom is really upset here.
That's number 5 for him. He's gone. He's out of the game. So yeah, he might get one too.
So Nanaga's going to be out of the game because of this?
That's number 5. He's gone.
Oh, that was his 5th. So Bryce Nanaga will have to take a seat. That is his 5th foul. His night comes to a close.
So I think that was, I believe it was 2 fouls there because he had 3. So he got that first foul, then he got the intentional, I think. I don't really know.
First free throw from Hines is good. So for the Trojans, they will have Tate Lehman, the freshman, Brady Bishop, the freshman, Brendan Grindstaff, the sophomore, Jaden Miller, the senior, and Christian Hughes, the senior. Yeah. 2 freshmen, a sophomore, and 2 seniors. The Warriors have Jabin Hines, Brendan Hines, Will Malco, Braden Mathias, and Ethan Burgess. Full court pressure from the Trojans. Will Malco to take it out. 50-39 is the score. They lead. They get it into Jabin. Jabin up to Ethan Burgess, then back to Brendan Hines, then over to Jabin, crossing the timeline. 4:30 to go in the ball game. Jabin, far corner, Ethan Burgess, back up top to Brendan Hines. Hines. Now to the far side of the court, it's Ethan Burgess. Burgess. Ooh, Hughes is all over him. Then finds Braden Mathias back up top to Will Malco. This is who they need to get going. Then over to Jabin.
Good aggressive defense here.
Spinning around.
Love it.
Brady Bishop on him. Then over to Braden Mathias. Top of the key. Ethan Burgess swings it over near side of the court in front of us. It's Brendan Hines. Then up top to Jabin. Jabin between his legs. Oh no, stolen by Christian Hughes, and he'll lose it, and it goes out of bounds.
It was just a matter of time. Their defense was too aggressive. Be very difficult for any team in the state, really, to keep that for that amount of time.
Yeah.
But it's just unfortunate with Hughes. I mean, heck, that was a fast break situation. At this point, Mitch might have to consider, I know we haven't seen it, but some type of trap to get a steal going or something going on.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. 50-39. If you're Winamac here, you don't want to play not to lose. You want to play to win here, so you don't want to screw around too much. You still want to kind of keep things rolling along, I assume.
I mean, you still want maybe to drive hard to the basket. I always say nothing but a layup in this situation. You don't want to hold the ball in minds of like not shooting and scoring. You still want to score, but maybe, limit the three-point shots or long twos.
Right.
Wide open layups are good to go. Hard drives to the baskets are good. Just take care of the ball is their main point here.
Warriors will have it. It's Brendan Hines, top of the key. Gets it over to Ethan Burgess. Almost lost it. Picks up his dribble. Christian Hughes all over him. That was a double.
That was a double.
And they missed it. Brendan Hines now has it, top of the key. Brad Odom, head coach for the Trojans, is upset again. They're going to have to let that one go. 3:30 to go in the ball game. Jabin Hines into the right block. Ethan Burgess back out far corner. Brendan Hines back to Ethan. Up top now is Ethan. He then gets it to Will Malco. Fakes left, goes right, goes inside. Off the glass, no good, but he's fouled.
See, those are what you want for one of them. His hard drive to the basket. Will Malco is normally known going left, but I mean, he loves going right. He really does. He's lefty. He's a lefty. He loves going left, but he's really worked on his right-hand drives, and he proved it right there. Beautiful take. Malco's
first of 2 is good. As local union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports, they believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coots Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coots Lake. Second free throw is no good. Long rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors, and the Trojans have it. 3:15 to go in the ball game. The Trojans need to put something together here.
Need to get Bishop going here. Give him a shot, and there it is.
There it is. Big three near corner. Brady Bishop gets it to go.
9-point lead, 3 minutes go. Mitch, here we go. A little press action here by West Central.
Hines to bring it forward, 51-42. He crosses the timeline, man-to-man from the Trojans, over to Ethan Burgess. Burgess, entry pass stolen by the Trojans. Here comes Christian Hughes, one-on-one on Ethan Burgess. Spinning around, here comes help. Will Malco, no good. Rebounded by Jabin Hines. Jabin's trapped in the corner, throws it way over Ethan Burgess' head, but it gets to Braden Mathias, up to Will Malco for the lay-in.
Got bailed out there.
2:30 to go. Brady Bishop into the free throw line, back to Lehman, then back to Bishop. Far corner, three, no good. Rebounded by Lehman, inside, back out. Brendan Grindstaff, then to the near corner. Brady Bishop going in, dump off to Christian Hughes, and he gets it to go.
Beautiful pass.
Oh, pushing it forward right away. It's the Warriors up to Ethan Burgess off the glass. That's what the Warriors are good at, pushing it forward, finding their man open in the transition. Stolen back by Jabin Hines. Here he comes, off the glass. No good. And then he will foul Brendan Grindstaff from behind, trying to reach in out of frustration. And Trojan Nation, what an intentional foul call there, too.
Oh, they did call. Oh, okay. I thought they were calling intentional there. I thought they were calling one there. I'm like, every call now, every foul is intentional. Really looking at high post here, Lehman for West Central. That's a good time, big time shot here.
Wow! Grindstaff splashes a big boy three. And then head coach Brad Odom will call the timeout. 55-47 is the score. It's 8 points, the difference, with 1:43 to go. Plenty of time.
Big time shot there by the sophomore. That was his first three-point shot that he's made tonight. And it came in a big time moment, 8 points here with 1:43 left. You got to go back to a press here for West Central, I do believe. You got to get some momentum. You still got fouls to give, so you can be a little bit more aggressive. Winamac at times, and they've shown glimpses of it tonight, that sometimes they can't really take care of the ball when it comes to someone in their face, pressing. So West Central needs to focus on that and get some turnovers. I mean, we're 1 or 2 shots away, man.
No, exactly.
For making this a big time game.
Anything can happen here in the last minute 40. As we do talk about some of our other area teams in action tonight, the North Judson Sandbear Lady Blue Jays beat Triton on the road 55-37. The Lady Jays finish off their season at 16-4 and are the outright Hoosier North Athletic Conference champions. Another tight game going on up the road on Highway 35. The Knox Redskins are leading John Glenn with 5 minutes left in the game, 49-44. The Redskins may pick up their first win of the season, hopefully.
That'd be a good win for them. Good win.
The Lady Jays are 18-4, my apologies. But back in action, we have a lot going on here. A lot to keep our mind on. As now a foul here by Jay Miller on the inbounds pass from Winamac.
It's his third foul, I believe. But yeah, I was going to say, keep him in. They're bringing in, they're taking out Landon Hughes there.
So Hughes will come out. Full court pressure from the Trojans. Jabin Hines has it up to Brendan. Here comes Brendan pushing it forward, crossing the timeline. Almost lost it back to Jabin. Now here's Jabin back to Brendan. 90 seconds to go in this ball game. The Warriors lead by 8, 55-47. Near corner, Jabin Hines almost lost it. Picks up his dribble. He's trapped. Back up top to Will Malco. Swings it over to Alex Haig. Haig back up top to Brendan Hines. They're going to have to foul soon, Jay. And there it is.
Number 4 for Miller. Much needed, though. You didn't get a steal in about 45 seconds or whatever it was. Much needed foul. See if the Warriors can add on to this 8-point lead with 1:16 left. I love these crowds, though. This is Indiana basketball. Both sides, both student section, pretty full.
Hines misses the first of 2. He knew immediately.
Can't happen if you're a senior for Winamac. Gotta hit these. He is their best free throw shooter. So you have who you want on the line if you coach Springer. I guarantee he makes this one. Oh, wow.
Missed the second. Rebounded by Christian Hughes. Up to Brendan Grindstaff. The Trojans are going to have to hurry here. Grindstaff has it. Top of the key. Into the free throw line. Tate Lehman back up top. Brady Bishop pops the 3. Ooh. No good. Rebounded by Will Malco. Will crosses the timeline.
I'll foul him.
Picks up his dribble. Ooh. Back up to Alex Haig. Then to Brendan Hines. Under a minute to go in this ball game. The Warriors are looking strong here. Alex Haig into Will Malco. Off the glass. Easy 2. Back to a 10-point ball game. 40 seconds to go. The Warriors. Big 3, Jaden Miller rattled it around. Holy moly, 57-50. Last 30 seconds here. Might have to foul here.
Yeah, they need to. Why aren't they fouling?
Stolen by the Trojans. They didn't have to. Dump off to Brendan Grindstaff. Pops a 3.
Don't do that.
Splash. 57-53. They don't have any left. They don't have any left. The Warriors get it in. They push it forward to Ethan Burgess. He's wide open, all alone. He'll bring it back out under 8 seconds to go. They'll foul Brendan Hines at 6.7 seconds.
You're right, Mitch. They didn't have one. Wow.
I told you, there's a lot going on.
Gosh darn. The clock was just ticking away.
So this sends Brendan Hines to the line. The Trojans 2 big-time threes brings them within 4. It wasn't for lack of effort. They're right there in this game. If shots fall earlier on in the game, who knows what this game could have went down to.
I mean, Mitch, that was not a easy shot. That looked like a forced shot.
Yeah, he shot it high in the sky. A high arcing shot.
Yeah.
And he swished it.
I mean, he knew he had to shoot it, which, I mean, he did.
He doesn't have to really make either of them, but one would seal it.
This doesn't happen. I mean, he is their best free throw shooter.
One would seal it. And then don't foul if you're Winamac. Do not foul. Let him shoot the 3. That's fine. Just do not foul. Second one is good. 58-53. The Trojans will roll it in. Brady Bishop picks it up. Last 5 seconds. The game will be over here. Fading away near corner, and that's the end of the ball game. 58-53. The Winamac Warriors beat their heated cross-county rival, and you want to talk about heated. It was heated in here tonight. I'd say be careful getting out of the parking lot. This fan base, between the two of them, they don't like each other, Jay. They don't like each other.
I mean, I always love seeing the,
Warrior Nation storms the court. The entire cheer block is center court, jumping up and down.
West Central, I mean.
And they have the Tomahawk Trophy in their hand, jumping up and down. We featured it in our social media promo. We got to hang out with it for a minute. I know you have a close relationship with the Tomahawk Trophy.
We have a past. We sure do. We have a pass with that thing.
Only it knows.
But no, West Central, I'll tell you what, props to them. They are a very hard team, and hard team to beat. And this rivalry, it's a big one. And you could tell that these fans, these players really wanted this game. That was a heck of a game. It was a good fought game. Heated on both sides. A lot of things just happened right there. But I mean, West Central, you could tell that this was their Super Bowl.
This was a big, big game for these two teams. As we will come back and talk about it a little bit more in our Collins Insurance post-game show. We will have our Stark County Co-op play of the game. Also, our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all coming up next in the Collins Insurance postgame show. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you are considering buying or selling a property, you can't be too careful. The forms, the regulations, the inspections. You need someone who is experienced to help you with the process. The professionals at Welcome Mat Real Estate are experienced in residential and agricultural, both important for our area. And they can help you with your 1031 exchange as well. Call Welcome Mat Real Estate at 574-896-5138. And a friendly hand will hold you as you work through your real estate transaction.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
58-53 is the final as the Winamac Warriors beat their rival, the West Central Trojans. Another battle in Pulaski County, and the Tomahawk Trophy is with the Winamac Warriors. I'm with sports analyst Justin Ruff. Well, you got one in. Another one for the books.
Yep, that was a fun game. It was what we expected. Just an aggressive, fun game. Both sides, man, they competed. And, you know, West Central, they dug themselves a hole in that first quarter. In the first half, I think they were down by 9 going into halftime. Took it to 4-point lead with a few seconds left, but just fell short. But man, that was a good game overall.
Who was waving at me?
Shannon Brown from North Judson here is just stepping in there.
Our number one fan.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to him. But a big game here for the Winamac Warriors. They took care of business. And the West Central Trojans were coming, Jay. They were making a run there. Those 2 big threes at the end were 6 quick points. It brought them within, 4 points. You're right there. And then you start thinking if you hit some shots, if you're West Central earlier on in the game where they were having trouble.
Right. And it kind of all started by that slam dunk by Nanaga, the first one.
Yeah,
had 2 of them
got
on
the energy
night.
Going.
They had a kind of an intentional foul for that, which I don't. Who knows about that? But the second one, again, got things going again, and that kind of made the little run happen. But Winamac, besides that 4-point lead at the end there, and like how it ended, they didn't really let them come within 5 that much. And
Not at all.
It was a very well-controlled game by Winamac, and they made sure that West Central didn't get going behind the 3-point line until late. I think they did a good job defending Bishop and Grindstaff. Again, Grindstaff didn't hit his first 3 until the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter when he hit those 2. And Bishop had a tough time, especially in the first half. But it's just a well-defensive game by Winamac, and it was but again, West Central, man, they're coming. They really are.
It's only a matter of time.
A very young team, and like I said, I've said this before. I know they're losing some pretty good seniors this year in Hughes and Enica, but this freshman and sophomore class, and you could see them a little bit growing in the JV game.
Yeah.
They've been waiting for these classes, and it's kind of like, I felt like a North White situation. Well, they had one class that was really good, and they were kind of built around that, and they were waiting for that. I think West Central here has something going good. Coach Odom in this team here for the future.
Yeah, you could tell the grittiness. They wanted it. Coach Odom a little upset right now, and rightfully so. You want to beat your cross-county rival. It's been so long since you've had an opportunity, and you said it was since 2010. Was that when you said the last time?
That was the last time that they won in basketball. Yeah. It's been a long time, and in that time, I think they've only had the tomahawk one time, and that was in football a couple years ago.
Right. Yep, I remember that night.
But again, this is just awesome. How, again, the last time that these two teams entered this game, both with a winning record, 2001, and this atmosphere was fantastic. Props to West Central, bringing the whole town of Francisville. I feel like right behind us, crowd really into it. The student section into it. The parents just absolutely loved it. It was a good competitive game, and I love that we were able to call it. Here comes Coach Springer.
Yeah,
He's on
Coach
his
Mike
way.
Springer's on his way to talk to us. We'll definitely have a word with him here in just a minute. Man, big win for him. Let's go ahead and bring him in here. It's head coach of the Winamac Warriors.
Get out of here.
It's Mike Springer.
There you go.
Man, Coach, hey, they were coming there at the end. You know, they had those 6 quick points. They were coming, but your boys stayed strong. They pushed the ball forward in transition. I've said it before to you, this team you have, they play as one, Coach.
Oh. Yeah. You know, it's one thing that everybody should teach kids is to catch the ball, turn, and look at the basket.
Yeah.
And that's something that we stress a lot. And when it doesn't matter if you're full court or half court, if you catch, turn, and look, they got to figure out something. And if you got guys open, they need the ball. And that's been one thing that we've always talked about is catch, turn, and look, especially before you dribble and before you put the ball on the floor against pressure.
Absolutely. Coach, what I love, again, like you talked about it, they're the backdoor cuts. Absolutely fantastic and beautiful. I absolutely love them. You got West Central a few times with those. What I love is with Potoff being gone, one of your leading scorers, you had 3 players coming off your bench. Zyder did great things. Haig did great things. And who's the other one? Heck, I can't. Matthias did great things.
Yeah.
All 3 of them, Coach.
Yeah.
Just fantastic things. Not really in the point category, but Haig had fantastic cuts to the basket. Matthias's energy just fantastic. I love Zyder's drives to the basket.
Yeah.
Well, did you feed him something different? What'd you do coming off the bench?
You know,
Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen. We promised him Dairy Queen.
That's it.
Nah, you know, we started day one and stress, pass, cut, move, be strong with the basketball, and we're not perfect with it by any stretch of imagination, but the kids get tired of me saying that, and we knew that it was going to be a emotional game, a lot of ups and downs. We got up early, we scored some buckets and put them in a big hole, and we just felt like we were just going to move the ball all night and continue to get the shots that we wanted, not worry about all the hollering and screaming and carrying on that going on in the stands. And the kids kept their composure. We made free throws when we needed to. I guess a couple of times we didn't need to make them towards the end there. Brendan, I had to spank him. But, it was a game that we knew that we had to keep our composure and make them guard us, and we did, and we came out of there with the W.
What was that explanation you got on the what's it called? The intentional foul. What was the explanation you got?
I didn't ask because I didn't want to hear it.
Yeah. To me, I said it was like a makeup call.
The guy made the call. We'll walk away from that.
Yeah, we'll walk away from that.
You walk away from that, and whatever they called, and we had to live with it. And, we got our fair share of calls. I felt like that went against them, and I don't say our calls, the calls in the game that, and it was a game that it got kind of crazy because of the refereeing.
Yeah.
You know, and that was the, you know, and again, what you got, basketball's like life. It's full of emotion, and you just got to learn to control it and handle it and keep your composure when everybody's going crazy around you sometimes.
You move to 10-6 now, Coach. You are hitting the road. It's going to be a few days here. You have some time off. You'll see Rensselaer Central. What do you know about them?
The Bombers.
They are, last year they came in here and handed it to us.
Yeah.
We need to be ready to go. That's all I got to say. If we're not, then Coach needs a, no, I won't say. Coach needs to find a new job, maybe. But, you know, they've got some kids that can put the thing in the basket, and that's always scary, and they're big, too, and we're going to have to learn how to handle all that here in the next couple days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and be ready to go Thursday. And then we got a tough Westville team in here on Saturday afternoon, and you know, I think something that helped us was, you know, we played Judson in a tough, hard-nosed basketball game. We played Caston in a tough, hard-nosed basketball game. We played Delphi, and we ended up with that poor coaching at the end. But we've played in these games, and our kids can handle it. And you know, we were confident that it was going to be a tough one, but we knew that we could play through their emotion without one of our best players who's in concussion protocol. But we hope to get him back soon. He just makes us stronger, and we got guys like you said, Braden, Parker, and Alex that are giving us good minutes, and when they do that, that just solidifies our team even more.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, I sure do appreciate your time. Congratulations on winning the Tomahawk Trophy yet again, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
2-0.
Thank you.
Big win.
Thank you, guys, for all you do. You know, this is such a great thing for kids to be able to have their names on the radio, and it's a shame that we're kind of the radio's kind of I hope it's not turning into a dinosaur, but you know, less people listen, but to do this for the kids in the communities, West Central, ours, you know, I mean, heck, I think we had half of Pulaski County here tonight, you know, and you guys are broadcasting the game to those that are sitting at home. But, you know, it's a great thing that you do, and, you know, hopefully you can keep doing it and do it the rest of your lives.
Well, I was a little upset. He's wearing IU tonight.
I mean, come on.
I said, take that off. You put your KVB jacket on.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes. No editorial comments from me on
get
that.
out of here,
all right. We'll and I grew up in Bloomington, so.
Come on. He went to Bloomington.
He's a good guy. I like him.
All right.
Thanks,
we'll see
Coach.
you guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you.
Coach.
That is head coach of the Winamac Warriors. It is Mike Springer. A big win for the Winamac Warriors. What was the score? Where is it?
58-53.
58-53 was the final. Well, it's hard to keep track of everything
It
here.
is. Yeah, it is.
Well, now we have another opportunity to talk with another one of our area high school coaches. It's the Oregon Davis Bobcats head coach, Larry Sennert. Man, I'll tell you what, head coach Larry Sennert and his Oregon Davis Bobcats come up with their second win in a row.
Let's go.
Beating the Culver Cavaliers 36-33 on the road. Coach, tell us how things went down.
Finally made a mistake this morning. We practiced early, had an hour of practice this morning, like 6 o'clock. The kids they're just tired. You know, we played a game. We played a game against Knox. We're very competitive. Won that game, and then put everything together this morning. played again tonight, and we're tired. I'm not making excuses, but my kids are tired.
No, I guarantee it, Coach, and I bet they're very happy right now. You know, like you had said, it's tough to go through the season. You guys are showing up to practice, playing hard, practicing hard, and it wasn't translating to wins, and then you finally get the win against your cross-county rival, the Knox Redskins. You back that up with a win over Culver. I mean, that locker room had to be pretty hyped tonight.
Well, they weren't as hype as when we played Knox, I'll tell you that. But they just I think mentally, when you don't win a lot of games, then you put a couple together and you play a tough team. And Culver does a lot of good things, and they hit some shots, but we found a way to win. We led the whole game, but at the end there, we made a few mistakes, mental mistakes. But I'd say that goes back to being tired.
Yeah, you have a little time off now. You won't be back in action until February 6th, where you will travel to River Forest. I'm sure you'll be glad to put this long road trip to bed.
Yeah, we will. But it's another game that we want to go there and we want to compete, and we want to continue to improve. It's the time of year where you've got to show improvement every day at practice and every day that we play a game.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight, Coach. I appreciate your time and hopping on here.
Hey, thanks for the call. We appreciate your support.
Absolutely. That is head coach of the Oregon Davis Bobcats, Larry Sennert. 36-33 was the final as they beat the Culver Cavaliers. A big win for the Oregon Davis Bobcats. That's 2 in a row. You got to be pretty happy about that.
2 in a row. Yeah, I mean, again, having momentum in there, going a little bit closer towards the end of the season. It's good 2 wins there back to back. I mean, River Forest is no cupcake. I mean, they have a pretty good record, pretty good team there, and they travel there. So we'll see if they can continue the momentum there.
One of our double headers tonight featured the South Central Satellites taking on the Tri-Township Tigers. We always know that's quite a bit of a rivalry game. The boys game played first, and the South Central Satellites beat Tri-Township 67-25. We now have head coach of the South Central Satellites, Matty Bush, on the line. Coach, how you been?
Good, how are you?
Hey, we're hanging in there. We've been keeping an eye on your Satellites, and it seems like the last few games here, they're putting some things together.
Yeah, we've been playing well. We had a couple close ones that didn't go our way, but we got a big one tonight.
Yeah, talk us through it. Any players stand out for you guys out on the court?
It was a pretty balanced night. We were led by Noah Howard at 13, and Braden Laudenbach had 12, senior, and he probably, I don't have the exact numbers, but he definitely had a double-double, had 10, 11 rebounds, and then Clayton Strauer, their senior, had 12 as well.
Yeah, you talk about doubleheader tonight. I know whenever you see Tri-Township, there's a lot of buzz in the air. Are you still there? How's the girls' game going right now?
It's tight. It's into the fourth. I think Tri's up a little bit, but I stepped out of there to
sure.
talk to you fellas. So
I sure do appreciate it, Coach. We look at your schedule right now. You are back in action right away tomorrow. Hosting New Prairie. Thoughts on the Cougars?
Their record isn't great, but they've played a really hard schedule. And watching them on film, they play really hard. They're really well coached, and they're one of those teams that are better than their record is. And we're going to have to come back and get our guys some rest and play back to back. And we have it at home here, so that's always nice if you're going to have a back to back to be able to do it at home,
especially coming off a win. Coach, I got to ask, with the last month here on the season starting tomorrow, do you like where your team's at, and what are some things you're going to be working on over the next few weeks in preparation for sectionals?
I do like where we're at. I mean, we're still got some things we need to improve on and get better at. But it's kind of similar to last year. I feel like we're playing some of our best basketball here as the season is getting closer to sectionals. Our guys are, especially on the offensive end, we're really starting to figure some stuff out. I think we're moving the ball really well and finding shooters, and defensively, that's kind of where we still have our identity, and we're still playing great defense while also trying to improve on offense.
Well, Coach, I sure do appreciate your time and hopping on here in the post-game show. Congratulations on your win tonight, and we will talk soon, I guarantee it.
Oh, thanks a lot, and good to talk to you guys.
All right, we appreciate it. That is head coach of the South Central Satellites, Matty Bush. Big win tonight as they beat Tri-Township 67-25 in that girls and boys doubleheader. Shout out to Coach Bush. But, man, this game here tonight, the West Central Trojans and the Winamac Warriors saw the Winamac Warriors beat the Trojans big time. Not big time, I'm sorry, 58-53. It was a big-time win on a big-time night, and winning by 5. You got to be happy if you are Warrior Nation. We'll take a break and come back. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next. This is the Collins Insurance post-game show, and you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
58-53 is the final as the Winamac Warriors beat the West Central Trojans. We now have our Stark County Co-op play of the game. Man, kind of tough. There were a lot of good plays tonight.
It was tough. I think, Hines making that free throw, making it a 5-point ball game after missing, 3 in a row that he normally doesn't do.
Right.
That was a big-time shot. Also, with 40 seconds left, beautiful pass from Hines to Malco with a beautiful cut, which they did a lot throughout the game. That made that a 10-point lead with 40 seconds left. Made it a little bit harder for West Central to come back. They did a heck of a job.
Those 2 threes.
They hit those 10 threes,
but it was
making
just
a
too much
game.
At that point.
But just think, if he didn't make that cut, it would have been a two-point game. I mean, that would have
psychologically been a little different moment.
So, but I mean, those 2 moments there are pretty big for Winamac.
Well, that is our Stark County Co-op play of the game. We will come back and announce our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game here in the Collins Insurance postgame show.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
Appreciate you, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson St. Pierre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-Star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
I turn things over to our sports analyst this evening, Winamac alum Justin Ruff, who is our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, Jay.
It's pretty tough. We could pick either of the Hines brothers. I mean, they finished 13 and 12. Jamin did pretty good in the first half there with 9, but I think we got to point our finger to Will Malco. Really stepped it up in the second half, scoring 13 points, making his total 19. Really stepping in, filling in that hole. One of the players filling in that putt-off hole. He's just crafty around the basket. He can find the basket when he's in there. Just really good score. It's got to go to the junior, Will Malco.
Good job by Will Malco. He ended up, you say, with 19. And then right behind him, you said Jamin Hines, like you said, 13, and then 12 with Brendan Hines, and then 11 from Ethan Burgess. You know, Ethan Burgess, we don't really talk about him enough. He's just one of those guys that just kind of gets the job done.
Man, I have a little segment on my podcast just talking about Burgess. I love the stuff he does. And if you're a coach, you absolutely love it too. It's very hard to take out a player like Ethan Burgess. I mean, he does all the little things right. After Matthias really stepping in, I bet it will be tough to take out Matthias. I mean, he's doing great things. Against the bench, really played well. Ethan Burgess. I'm a big Ethan Burgess fan.
I am too.
He does some great things, and now
all the dirty work.
He's stepping in offensively. Normally, he's not really known for his offense. He can, but again, he does a lot of little stuff. Leads the team in offensive rebounds. But he had a big time shot, 3-point shot in the first quarter.
Huge.
He's really stepping up his offensive game here as late.
Now I know these stats are unofficial. But what did you have for West Central side of things? If we haven't talked about them
Christian
yet.
Hughes had himself a game. I think he had. Again, I have 9 rebounds. He could have had easily more than that. Could have had double. I had him down for 20 points. Nanaga, he had, before he fouled out, he had 13 points. Bishop had 11. In Grindstaff, he had 10. Those guys there really stepped in. I think Miller had a bucket there that I missed. I do remember him scoring, or a 3. He had a 3-point shot in Miller. But, again, Christian Hughes, he was a bully down in the interior. He was very aggressive, and he led all scores with 20.
Well, all around a big-time game here in Pulaski County as the Winamac Warriors beat their rival West Central 58-53. Another game in our area going down tonight was the Knox Redskins. They beat John Glenn at home, 60-50 is what I'm being told. And we have on the line head coach Jason Breeden. Coach, you got that win.
Holy cow, man, winning feels a lot better than losing.
I guarantee it. When I got the text from athletic director Neil Minix, I said, we got to get him on the air. So I texted you immediately. I'm glad we had this moment because like you've talked about, it's been a struggle this season. You guys are fighting. Your boys are showing up to practice and giving everything they have. I'm sure finally seeing it translate to the court and pick up a win against John Glenn. That has to feel good, Coach.
Yeah, at the end of the day, any win's a good win for the Redskins. Winning feels a heck of a lot better than losing. And I think this win is truthfully a program-building win because we demonstrated that, even though Wednesday night was a heartbreaker, things didn't go our way. Our guys spent yesterday. They were locked in. They were focused. They were believing. And they got right back to it. And they performed tonight like they needed to win. And it just shows how tough they are, how resilient they are, and that's why they're a pleasure to coach on my end.
Talk about some of the individuals that really had a standout performance for you tonight.
Well, when we get 5 threes out of Cole Jordan, that's always a great night.
That's a good one.
He's a good shooter, and he was believing, and that was great. Miles McLaughlin gave us a solid 19 as well. We had our other guys step in, Kane Weber with 4. I want to give a shout-out to Kane Weber because even though he doesn't light up the stat sheet in terms of scoring, he's just so impactful for us in terms of his rebounding, his steals, his ability to execute the offense. And, without him, we definitely don't win tonight also. Connor Lionheart gave us some big minutes tonight when we needed it. Easton Carbine, Dayton Yeck, those guys answered the call when we had some guys in foul trouble. Tegan Johnson and Chase Fletcher made some big layups and free throws down the stretch of the game. So all in all, just a great team performance.
How's it going, Coach? Coach Justin Ruff here. Great win. Heck, I don't care at all about records. When you have a win, your first win against John Glenn, I mean, my hat's off. I mean, that's a good win. I mean, beating John Glenn is always enjoyable, I bet. But you got West Central next. Yeah, tomorrow, I believe, is West Central. We just saw them battle. I'm sure they'll be very upset heading into that game. What do you know about the Trojans?
West Central, they've got 2 talented freshmen along with the Menenga kid who's a 1,000-point scorer.
Yeah.
They definitely got some talented pieces. They like to get up and play a little bit fast in the game. Our contrasting style is not as fast, so it should be a fun one tomorrow. They're going to be hungry coming off a loss. Mm-hmm. While at the same time, we're going to be locked in, focused, trying to prove that this wasn't just a one-off win for the Redskins.
Love it.
Coach, I sure do appreciate your time and hopping on here. I'm so happy that you guys got that win. We've been waiting on it. We knew it was going to come. And, man, hats off to you beating John Glenn. Congratulations, Coach, and many more to come.
Mitch, I appreciate you and Justin and all you guys do for us.
All right,
Congrats,
Coach, you enjoy the rest of your night. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
All right, that is head coach of the Knox Redskins, Jason Breeden. Big-time win for the Redskins. 60-50 was the final. We also had another final come in. The Tri-Township Lady Tigers beat South Central 31-16 is what I'm told. So big win for the Lady Tigers. That was all of our area teams in action tonight. The doubleheader for South Central and Tri-Township. The Tri-Township Lady Tigers win 31-16. The South Central Satellites boys win 67-25. Oregon Davis, we talked to head coach Matty Bush at South Central a few moments ago. Oregon Davis beats Culver on the road 36-33. We talked with head coach Larry Sinnert a few moments ago. We just got off the phone with head coach Jason Breeden of the Knox Redskins off their big win. They finally get into the win column, beating John Glenn 60-50. And then the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays beat Triton on the road 55-37, solidifying themselves as the outright Hoosier North Athletic Conference champion. We will talk with head coach Whitney Combs tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line to break down this game tonight and also her season as we prepare for sectionals next Wednesday. Very excited. We will also talk with head coach of the Tri-Township Lady Tigers, Christian Porter, tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line. So we won't bother those coaches tonight. We will let them get their rest and talk to them first thing in the morning on the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana. But we button things up for our game tonight, 58-53. The Winamac Warriors beat their cross-county heated rival, the West Central Trojans, in big-time fashion. And we talk about sectionals around the corner here, Justin. Our area teams, they're getting ready. Our girls' teams, I should say, are getting ready for some big-time basketball this time of the season. You got to be ready to go.
We're at it Tuesday.
Yes, we are.
Heck, me and you.
We are at it Tuesday as the Knox Lady Redskins will host the Winamac Lady Warriors. We're very excited for that game. And then also just to go around all of our other area teams while we have you right now, the West Central Lady Trojans, they are who I believe facing DeMont Christian. Let me double check that right now as I pull this up. West Central, where are you? There you are. Yes, they will be hosting DeMont Christian as they host that sectional. And then the Culver Lady Cavaliers on Wednesday will be taking on Oregon Davis. That's game 2 of Wednesday night. We will be there Wednesday night as well in Oregon Davis. They host that sectional. The first game that night sees the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays taking on the South Central Lady Satellites. Like I said, we'll talk with head coach Whitney Combs in the morning. We'll also talk with head coach Doug Nelson of the Lady Satellites tomorrow morning. And then the Tri-Township Lady Tigers, they will face off against Morgan Township, third time this season. Wow. That'll be a tough one there. But the Tri-Township Tigers finish off their season tonight at 12-10. That is a look at all 8 of our area girls basketball teams for next week's sectional run. Like I said, on Tuesday night, we will start the quarterfinal round for Knox versus Winamac. Then the quarterfinal round on Wednesday night at Oregon Davis sectional to see North Judson versus South Central, and then Oregon Davis versus Culver. So a lot of action coming our way, but all in all tonight, big win for the Winamac Warriors. As I said, KVB's WKVI Sports is back in action this coming Tuesday night to broadcast the first round of sectionals as the Knox Lady Redskins host the Winamac Lady Warriors in another War on 35 matchup with a lot more on the line. We will be going live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. We also remind you to join us tomorrow morning for the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We always have several of our area head coaches on hand as we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. If you ever miss the Saturday Sports Line, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. On the list tomorrow for the Saturday Sports Line, as I stated several times, head coach Whitney Combs will be on. Adam Neese, head coach of the Culver Lady Cavaliers, will be on. Christian Porter, head coach of the Tri-Township Lady Tigers, will be on. Aubrey Lady, head coach of Oregon Davis. Doug Nelson, head coach of Oregon Davis. So we have a jam-packed show. We're very excited for tomorrow morning. We also invite you to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Final word from you tonight, Jay.
I kind of want to do that game again.
Run it back. Just run it. I'm sure the bus would turn around real quick. The fans would come back. Everyone. I mean, it was they were starving for red meat at the table. I mean, I bet they would turn that bus around and we'd play again.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was enjoyable. Really, just that rivalry, I think, is definitely heating up and heating on both sides in football and basketball. So I mean, it's really getting going. Absolutely loved it, and I love the game. Fun game.
West Central will face Knox tomorrow, as we just talked with head coach Jason Breeden. So West Central, quick turnaround from them, which might be helpful to just put this in the back of your mind and move forward quickly, rather than having several days off like the Winamac Warriors. Well, they will travel to Rensselaer, traveling, right? Yeah, to Rensselaer Central. Yep. So that is what's on the horizon for us. We've caught you up on tonight's games. We've prepared you for next week's games. This is KVB's WKVI Sports, baby. Our final on this one, the Winamac Warriors beat their heated rival, the West Central Trojans, 58-55. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball. For our sports analyst, Justin Ruff, our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5-Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yeah!